There we go. Hello, rail fans of the world. It is I, Mr.RailYard, here with Brady's Trains. Say hello.
Hello.
And I'm here with a new guest here. Why don't you introduce yourself to YouTube?
Alright. Hi, I am Dragon's Eye, one in real life friends of Train Boy over here. That's basically it for me. I don't have any sort of YouTube channel or anything like that.
Okay. So, are you a rail fan, or you just hang out with a guy who likes trains?
Well, I just heard you just now. Well, like, just seen anything about you, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about you. Sorry about that, by the way.
Oh, that's okay. My question.
Media.discordapp.net.
Ah,
My
goddamn.
my question to you is: are you interested in trains, or you just go along for the ride?
Mechanically, yes. Some trains are very interesting to figure out how they work, and also looks.
Yeah. So today, guys, we're gonna do a mix. If you guys, I know my new friend here is into cars, so we're gonna do some cars too. Brady, explain what game you're playing.
So basically, it is a game that just revolves around like cars. I will be playing Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Okay. And I will be playing trains. In particularly, I am playing the route, the National Railroad Museum in Green Bay, Wisconsin, with Thomas the Tank Engine, and we'll run Thomas. We'll do some Thomas, and then we will switch it out with a different engine. I think I will switch it out with with a steam locomotive, an actual steam locomotive. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. I know if Dragon. I don't know if you know too much about trains, but if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer it. So.
Okay.
So, all right. Let's see how YouTube is. Let me go check YouTube land here quickly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right. Brandon's Trains. Hello. I know how are you doing today? By the way, if you want to come join Brandon's, Brady's server, I will give you the link. I don't know if you are in the server, but I will give you the server. Hold on. There you go, Brandon. So, Dragon, Brady is one of my train friends. He has an awesome YouTube channel. His favorite railroad is the Great Northern, but his favorite steam engine is a Logan engine, Pulson number 70. So you'll hear different slangs, and you'll hear different names and stuff like that. And if you get confused, like I said, you're more than happy to ask. I will explain. So.
All right.
So I will show you.
Yeah, I must keep on going.
Alright, I'm going to show you the train that we got set up. So we have, of course, Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas is based off a pretty infamous class of locomotive to some rail fans and pretty popular to others. It's called the London Brighton South Coast Railway E2. A lot of people didn't like it because it was just not good. But there's been new reports that say otherwise, but people just have a lot of different opinions about this type of locomotive. But this Thomas is a dummy Thomas. This is the one I saw. The other one, which I should work on once I get Strasbourg, is there's a Strasbourg Thomas, and it's actually a real steam locomotive. So unlike this one, it just looks like one. This is actually a gondola. This is where the where goods and stuff goes, but I'm using this to pretend this is an open air car. This right here is a Pullman car, very popular. This is what your grandpa, if you have a grandpa or great grandpa in World War II or World War I, this is kind of the car he would be on. This is a Chicago Northwestern bi-level car, so pretty cool. And we have, and to give us a little assistance for Thomas, we have a CN number 40 CN GP9RM number 4021, built in 1950s but rebuilt to this style of locomotive. So
Yeah, I've always gotten curious about why there's two trains instead of just having one. Is the other one like in reverse while the other one in front is going full steam ahead?
first of all, they're not trains; they're locomotives. Second of all,
Yeah.
when they did that with Thomas, here and at the Illinois Railway Museum where I went, they would have a push pulls kind of thing, and then or they needed to push Thomas along because basically Thomas right here is just a dummy, doesn't have anything, doesn't profit, it's just a shell. So this is made to look like Thomas, which is actually a locomotive, but it's more like a car. It can't power itself, but it does look like a locomotive. So what is it? If you're curious what the difference between a locomotive and a train is, basically, a train is when, let's say, a car, like this bi-level here, connects up to this engine right here, or locomotive. So, simple explanation about
All right.
trains. A lot of people will get confused about that. But you know, I always tried not to be rude about it, but I always will tell people that it's a locomotive or it's a car. Basically, a train is like this, but if you take like Thomas off, for example, he's just a locomotive. So basically, a train is locomotive and cars, or locomotives and cars. So.
All right.
So we are at the National Railroad Museum in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wonderful place. I highly recommend going checking out if you like trains or you want to learn about trains. Right now it's empty because I don't have a lot of because I don't have the assets for locomotives. But I'll show you what it's typically show you what's actually at the museum. So at the museum they have a couple of cool locomotives. Let me pull up one. I'll pull up one of the most popular that I have. Let me see if I can pull it up right here for you. Hold on, let me. I actually have to change the number of it. This locomotive. So QT. No. Hold on. I got this. By the way, this game is called Trains, and this is where I will go and play with my trains. So. Let me change the number to the one is actually at the museum. So this is the Big Boy. Are you familiar with Big Boy?
No.
Well, this is the largest. Oh, hold on. Dang gummit. See, this. Sometimes I have to do it a couple of times, and let me get the actual number of Big Boy, and let me get rid of all this crap. I don't want that. Thank you. So this is the Union Pacific Big Boy 4017, built in 1941. This was built to haul freight trains over Sherman Hill from Cheyenne, Wyoming to Ogden, Utah. This is this engine is part of a group called the Big Boys, which were the largest steam locomotives ever built. The official class is called the 4000s, and the wheel arrangement is a 4884. Now, what is a 484? It's just basically a simple way of grouping locomotives. So let's say, all right, for this engine we have 4 leading wheels, 8 driving wheels, 8 more driving wheels and 4 more wheels at the back. This is a coal-fired engine, and it has a stoker, which is an auger, which is used to put the coal into the firebox, and it makes it more easier for the fire. It saves the fireman's back a lot. You couldn't really shovel coal in this engine. It would just be hell on earth, because you have to realize how basically this is equivalent to your bedroom. That's how big a locomotive firebox could be.
Hey, Luke,
Yeah.
hold up for a minute.
You got a question about Big Boy?
Alright, Luke, I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, oh, by the way, I can blow the whistle for you. Hold on. The sister Big Boy engine to this to 4017 is 4014. Let me get her out. She just got restored by the Union Pacific Railroad. One of the things that they did to it is, unlike what this engine used to, this engine used to burn coal, but it now burns oil. So this one was also built in 1941. Some Big Boys were actually built in 1944 as well for the war effort. So these are basically war baby engines. So, largest steam locomotive ever built. Got any questions about Big Boy?
Well, so you told what they were made for and where they would go and where they were coming from. So, what happened if any of them got derailed?
That's a good question. One time, Big Boy 4005, which actually was in an accident and actually still exists too, was in a very much in a derailment where the guys were working on the track and kept switching the track until they saw the train coming by, and the train was going so fast along the curve it derailed. So, hold on, let me show you a picture of Union Pacific 4005, 4005, or whatever you want. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, the reason why I'm so curious is the fact that they're so huge. They'd normally just pull them on if they were a normal sized locomotive, but it's not. So, is there a different way?
Well, so let's take this picture for example. The way you would re-rail this engine is you would get a crane, you would put it on the track. In this case, since the engine was very much damaged, it had to go to Cheyenne to get rebuilt. So, yeah, a lot of times they would get a crane to put it. But if it's like, let's say one wheel gets off the track, then we would get a couple of ramps and we would move the engine until we could re-rail it. So,
Alright, but just a fair warning, I didn't see a single thing on your screen that was still on the train simulator.
oh, I'm streaming with YouTube so that you can see it there too. Big Boy Chugs. Okay, cool. Joey the Cat. Joey Cat is also one of my subscribers and Railroad fans. Big Boy, there were 25 built for the Union Pacific by Alco, and only 7 survive and only 1 runs, and that is 4014, which I personally got to see, and then you can actually watch it on my YouTube channel. So, let me see if I can find another popular engine. Here's another popular steam locomotive. This is Union Pacific number 844. This engine was built also by Alco, but in 1944, December of 44, and this was the very last steam locomotive ever built for the Union Pacific Railroad, and it was the only steam locomotive in the world to never retire from regular service. So it was never retired, never put in a museum, and not brought back to run excursion trains. It has always run since 1944. So, and this was the very last engine built for steam engine built for the Union Pacific Railroad. Unlike 4014, this was a oil burning engine. So, this engine was built for passenger use, while the big boy was built for freight use. This engine can go at a speed of 120 miles per hour, pulling trains like the Cheyenne from Chicago to LA or whatever. So it's a very, very, very interesting engine. Alright, and I'll give the whistle blow here too. And this one does run too still, but it hasn't run for a couple years due to the pandemic and stuff, and Union Pacific Big Boy has taken the spotlight, so let me show you another type of engine. So there's so many engines that Union Pacific had. I'm just going to show you the big three. So the Union Pacific had an in-between locomotive. They were called the Union Pacific Challengers. These were built from the 1930s to 1940s. This right here would be the 3900 class Challenger of 1943. This particular sister engine number 3985, which is the most popular one, actually just got donated by the Union Pacific Railroad to a museum out in Illinois. So
That's funny, because I actually used to live down in Illinois.
what?
Hey, Luke.
Yeah?
I used to live down in Illinois, so that's honestly quite funny.
Is anybody watching the stream right now?
Yeah, we got Joey the Cat and we got Brandon's Trains.
Alright. I want you to vote, alright?
What?
So the vote is gonna be okay, I want you to vote for which car that I drive next.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull over, I'm gonna give you three options, and whoever gets the most vote wins.
Alright.
Alright.
Did anybody hear that in the chat? Let me see. We got Train Guru. Love that whistle. Cool. Hey Train Guru, if you want to join my buddy's server and chat with us, you're more than happy to. The server is in the chat. I'll send it one more time too. So, alright.
Yeah, by the way, I'm going to be playing New World while you guys are doing this, so I won't be able to see your guys' screens.
Okay.
But I'll still be able to hear you guys talk.
Yeah.
I haven't hopped on a hot second, so let's see what's new.
Yeah.
The three options are gonna be the Chevy Camaro,
Chevy Camaro.
the Ford GT, or the Nissan GTR.
Alright. You guys gotta decide down in the comments. Or in the chat which car you want him to race. So let me see if we got any response. Nope, we have no responses yet. All right. Hey, Train Guru, if you want to join my friend server and come chat, you're more than happy to. Also, Brandon, you're more than happy to chat with us here too. Yeah. You know, I love meeting. I like having a, you know, a good train community here. So, yep. So, all right. Let me go check on my buddy Thomas. Let me see. All right. Hey, Thomas, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, buddy Thomas? Thomas, my buddy. What's up, Thomas, my buddy? All right. All right, there you go. Let me just check. No responses just yet. Let me just. It ain't here. Oh, you can't join the server, Tringuro? You can't join the server? Hold on, let me do something quick. Friend. I'm just gonna invite a lot of people into my friend's server. Get some love here. So, let me find Train Guru. Okay, we got. All right, Train Guru. I just sent you a link in Discord. So, yep. Okay. Yeah, I sent you a thing in Discord. So, okay. Yeah, you should see it on your Discord. Check your Discord, and you should see it there. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me check. Train Guru just joined. Hello, Train Guru.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Fine. Just working on a lot of stuff for my videos.
Awesome.
Yep.
I would like you to meet Trackmaster Productions, or Train Boy, otherwise known as Brady. Say hello.
Yep. Hi.
He's playing with his car. And here's my new friend, Dragon.
Hi. Luke.
Heyo.
Yep. So, guys, so what do you got for videos coming up?
Well, if some of you guys have been keeping up for a while, I'm still working on my McLeod documentary. I still have 40 more years to go. I'm in the 1980s now.
Okay.
But my interview with Ross Rowland, though, is coming up fairly soon.
Awesome. And that's going to be a live stream, correct? Or is that going to be a video?
No. It's going to be a video about the 30-day miracle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have a whole lot of other video ideas that I really want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I would hopefully like to meet Ross Rowland and maybe interview him on my YouTube channel one of these days.
He works on the New Hope in Ireland.
So I can basically ask them ask them, hey, I know your employee is Ross Rowland, and I would like to interview him.
Yeah.
You have his contact stuff.
Yeah. So what I essentially did is I contacted the New Hope in Ireland, and I said, hey, I know that Ross Rowland is he works there, and I said, hey, is there any way that I can get in contact with him about writing 2101? And then maybe about a day later, he then personally emailed me.
Wow. Yeah, maybe we can have Ross Rowland on Let's Talk Trainheads soon. Hopefully.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He's still one of those people who uses a flip phone.
Really? Does he have a computer or?
Nope.
No.
No. I already tried.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but yeah, like he was really nice. Like he was really excited that I wanted to talk to him about 2101.
Yeah. I would like to do.
I gotta ask though, what's your local tourist railroad?
Me?
Yeah.
Buckley Old Engine Show.
Hold on, what? I've never heard of Buckley.
It's a show near Traverse City, Michigan. Which they
I
have.
see.
They have a standard gauge train and they have a 15-inch gauge train.
Hmm.
So
Mine is Roaring Camp.
Roaring Camp. But if you want to say it, it can be the Huckleberry or Steam Railroad Institute.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think my favorite tourist railroad, though, just in general, is probably the Durango and Silverton.
Okay, that's a good choice. Now, I got a question for everyone here, and I'm gonna ask everybody on their behalf who doesn't know who Ross Rowland is, and I want you to explain it to Train Guru for a lot of people here. Who is Ross Rowland? Why is he famous? Who is Ross Rowland, and what makes him famous in the railroad community?
Well, Roland was a New York businessman beforehand, and he owned and operated a tourist railroad. I forget which one it was, but he is famous because he wanted to put together a train tour for America's 200th birthday. And if some of you guys watched my Pride of America documentary, that initially was not going to happen amidst the Vietnam War, amidst Watergate, and all that other political shenanigans. And what ended up happening was that he got a big break when Pepsi's chairman endorsed his project, and then a whole bunch of other companies heard about the endorsement and then gave them their support and sponsorships. And he had the money issue solved because Roland did not have enough money to get the train started on his own. And then Richard Nixon gave him the National Archives.
Wow.
But he needed a locomotive. So that's how 4449 got restored.
And then he owned several steam locomotives. Can you explain what he owned or leased?
It was Chesapeake and Ohio 614, but that was later.
Okay.
Reading 2100 and 2101. And I think I don't know if there's another. I know those are the big three ones.
And then he leased steam locomotives from Steamtown like Nickel Plate Road 759, and he leased several Canadian Pacific 462s. So.
Yep.
Recently, Ross Rowland, how's Ross Rowland doing currently? What is he doing right now as we are speaking in terms of projects?
He's an engineer on the New Hope in Ivyland.
Okay. Does he still own 614, or did he sold it?
I think he still owns it. Let me double check the Wikipedia page. So, see.
Maybe that's a question you should ask. I don't know, but
no, it's on the Wikipedia. I
it's
saw
on the
other
Wikipedia.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just check though. Let's see. So it's on display there. Let me check real quick. So Roland traded 2101 for 614 after 2101 got damaged in the Roundhouse fire.
Okay.
Let's see. So he blah 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 blah. Okay, so he still technically owns it. He just yeah, he still technically owns it. It's just on display at the museum.
And he leased it to a railroad museum out in Virginia, or where is it?
At the C&O Heritage Center in Clifton Forge.
Okay, it's in Clifton Forge, Virginia, or West Virginia?
I think Virginia. But
Okay.
he tried to sell the engine, but nobody wanted to take it.
I would take it.
That's like tens of thousands of dollars. You would have to win a lot of money at Vegas for that.
Yeah. Maybe you should ask. Here's my question for Ross Rowland. Maybe you can ask him on my behalf. What are the plans for 614 in the future? Does he plan to run it, or what is the plans for 614?
As far as I know, and he's been asked this a lot recently, but it's unlikely that she'll return to Steam because there's nowhere that she can run.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. It's the same problem with 4449 now. There's nowhere for the engine to run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Like
would.
I can name a lot of locomotives that aren't running anymore simply because they had nowhere to run, not because they were in bad physical condition.
Okay. Yeah, I think 614 would be a good candidate, you know, because it's a pretty modern engine, and it's been upgraded with modern stuff, but, you know, the problem is, where are you going to run it?
Exactly. Like, remember Frisco 1522?
Yeah?
She had nowhere to go.
Or, I thought recently, when I was watching Andrew Rails something, he was talking about issues with the Museum of Transportation and the Steam Train Association having butted heads
Yeah,
about
that too.
a certain situation.
Yeah, that too.
Which was, I
Yeah,
believe,
that too.
yeah, it was a controversy about the Grand Canyon Railroad.
Well, that was... Well, 1522 couldn't get there, though.
Yeah. But there were
I mean, it
rumors
was
that they were
hard-
going to sell it.
They weren't going to sell it. There were rumors about retiring the engine, which
Oh.
ultimately were true.
Okay.
Here's the problem, though. The reason why the Grand Canyon... Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
What was
The issue that... Sorry.
Go ahead. I was going to ask, what was the thing?
No, but the reason why... Here's the thing. 3751 for Santa Fe 3751 would go to the Grand Canyon Railway more often, but that line between, like, Flagstaff and the Southern Transcon is so friggin' crowded.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's going to be a pretty big problem for the 2926 locomotive.
Yeah, I mean, the Grand Canyon Railway has said, hey, we would like to get you there, to get the engine there, but there's like 21 freight trains a day.
Yeah.
No, they're more than that, I think.
You could just put it on a freight train. You could. I don't know if that would
Well,
work.
that would be really hard, though.
Well,
But also, here's something I don't understand. Why don't freight companies trust steam locomotives to get where they have to go? There's only been rare instances where a steam locomotive has broken down.
yeah.
Hello, Bloody Pacific.
Hello, Bloody Pacific.
Hey,
We got a rock star here.
Yes, I'm flying right here because I'm a rock star.
No,
Yeah.
no, train guru.
Yes, I am a train. Yes, I am a girl.
Hey, that's not a problem here. You know, if you like trains,
I
come on board.
I know. I just thought I'd clarify real quick. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Autumn, and my gender is female.
you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do. It's Autumn K. I will send link in the chat right now.
Alright.
I do Railfan most of the time, model train stuff most of the time, real life train stuff.
What was the first train that everyone here filmed?
The first train that I ever filmed was No, actually, I take that back. It was the Green Mountain Railroad. GP40s.
Huh. I don't
Here's
know.
my channel.
Okay. But, alright guys, go subscribe to her channel, because I told you to. On YouTube
Thank
Live.
you.
This straight, we have a girl on our chat who also happens to like trains.
Yes, I have liked trains for like 4 years. I've been on YouTube that long.
Wow.
Wow. That's
I've
like,
actually
that's
made a
crazy.
long way since then too. So that's fine.
Crazy.
So what
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Sorry.
what is your favorite train? Or I mean what is your favorite engine, Autumn?
Oh god, I have a lot, but I'm gonna choose one of my favorites. Steam-wise, I love the Lehigh Valley Y6B, aka the Black Diamond, or one of the Black Diamonds, because there was like 3 of them.
Okay.
Or unless you count the John Wilkes. And then we got, for diesel, I'm torn between the DL109 and the BP20.
Oh. You like electrics?
Yes, electric-wise, I gotta choose either, like, maybe... Oh, God. I want to choose the GG1, because... Oh, and the Little Joe from Milwaukee Road.
Okay.
The first locomotive that I ever filmed was actually the oldest Heisler locomotive in operation in the world.
And what would that
Really?
be?
So it's a really long story, but essentially it's the Tuolumne at the Roaring Camp and Big Trees Narrow Gauge Railroad, only a couple miles away from my house.
Okay.
Oh, Georgie Pine!
Oh, we got that. We got everybody's favorite ghost train on Discord, 836.
George!
Or George.
Luke, what's your favorite engine?
Oh,
My favorite engine.
that's not even a question.
What?
That's not even a question. You guys should guess that.
Ooh, that's a
question.
that's a tough
Guys,
question.
that's not the question. What was my first documentary?
Hmm.
I'm
I'm gonna say
I don't know if I
44,
acquired-
49.
Also,
Yeah,
HO-wise, I acquired some new locomotives recently.
Which
Yo,
one?
so did I.
For my HO collection, I gathered 2 new E units. I got an E6 from Union Pacific, specifically the city of Los Angeles. And then I got a Burlington not Burlington Northern, it's just Burlington. Basically CB&Q, it's basically an E9, silver.
Sweet.
Both are not Bachmann, Walther's Proto 2000 models.
Okay. So what was your train question, Train Guru?
You can call me Autumn.
Yeah, Autumn. What is your Train Guru? What was your question?
So, what's your oldest model, though? Mine is a 1980 Tyco Pennsylvania Railroad switcher.
I have quite a few Tyco engines, but the thing is I have a lot of old locomotives and I don't know how specifically old they are, because a majority of them I got from a friend. But I gotta say, maybe the Tyco stuff is the oldest, considering I have a chipped up F7 from Santa Fe, a B&O F7. I got a B&O Docksider too, but like that's not even Tyco. I got a Rock Island F7. And I got quite a few others, but too many to name, so I guess all my Tyco stuff is like the oldest. I could be wrong though, unless you count my SDPF or something. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. Here's a question for all of you. What is
Yes.
your favorite? Who is your favorite famous rail fan?
I gotta say, for me, it's 1000 Thunderbolt Siren and the LOK Railfan.
Train.
I personally don't have a favorite.
Train Guru?
Coaster. Or Mike
Coaster.
Armstrong. Easy.
Okay. I've actually
I-
I've talked to Coaster. I've actually talked to Coaster on Facebook before. So
I've talked to 1000 Thunderbolt Siren on Discord.
oh.
Oh! You guys know Christopher Kovacs?
My
Yes.
my friend Dan is friends with them.
Yes, I'm friends with him too.
You're friend
So
with
you
Christopher?
know, yes, Kovacs.
Is he on YouTube? Or I mean, no. Is he
Yeah.
on? No. Is he on Discord?
Yes, he is.
Can you send a friend link to me? Or something?
Well, I don't. Well, all right. I'm sure he gets friend requests all the time, but let's see. What's his face? Okay.
Because he will probably. I don't know if he's probably talked. I don't know. He probably doesn't know me, but he knows my friend Dan Linferns from Minnesota.
A question for everybody in the chat right now.
What?
Anybody else besides me like own any like O-Steel Lino fleet?
Me.
All right, LJ. I'll send it to you.
All right.
Hey guys, I got a
Where's
little
your-
challenge for you.
Yo.
Me?
No. I just said yo because I'm gonna join his. Oh.
He doesn't have a
Like,
Discord
okay.
server. He does not have a Discord server,
Okay.
but like that's his Discord.
I can't believe you're friends with him. Tell him that Mr. RailYard is friends with one of his buddies, Dan Linferns from Minnesota.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, cool. Okay. And maybe we can interview him. Maybe.
Yeah, because Chris, remember, he's a very busy guy.
Yeah, he's in
He
the Air
doesn't
Force.
join.
Right?
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. He doesn't join VCs too often, but he's a really cool guy.
Okay. I would definitely interview him if he has the time. I would definitely interview him. We can ask him questions.
Yes.
So guys, I got a challenge for everyone here, though.
Yeah.
So in my face reveal, I did a bunch of mini games, and this one quiz that I found. Can you name every single wheel arrangement?
Oh boy.
And it depends what kind of wheel arrangements we talking about.
The white classification one.
Or are we gonna do the French system where we count it by axles?
I'm not trying to say that America is better at everything, but the white classification system for me is the best because it's simple, it's straightforward, and it makes sense.
Yeah, and it's nice because a lot of times when you go to a railroad, it's like they said this is a class S1B, or this is a class GS4. When we do the white system, it just makes everything a little bit simpler. But I want to make it clear to everybody who doesn't know about trains that there is several systems of classification of steam locomotives, and this is the easiest to know. So
So do you guys want to try it?
absolutely.
All right.
I'm good.
Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
Share screen. All right.
Pull up.
Luke,
Yep.
Yeah.
what's your oldest HO piece? Like HO skill piece?
I believe a Kato C44-9W, which I converted to DCC.
That sounds cool.
Well, a lot of my I gotta say it's a Pennsylvania bobber caboose I have.
Okay.
But maybe one of my oldest ones is a Lionel HO scale FX.
Also, by the way, guys, we have Dane here. He's part of my youth group, and he likes trains too. Say hello, Dane.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Hello.
Are you still in Florida?
No, I just got back.
Cool. How was Florida?
Good.
What did you do?
I stayed in a resort.
Okay.
Well, let me just look through my HO.
So, Dane, we have questions here. Let me introduce everybody here. We have Autumn, what I like to call
Hi.
my bloody Pacific, from my railroad.
Oh my god.
We have
Oh my
Dragon. We have Trackmaster, Mr. Trackmaster Productions, otherwise known as Brady, from my club. We have a very popular guy here, Train Guru.
You can just call me Luke. But I know you're called Luke too, so.
And we have everybody's favorite ghost train on Discord, 836, otherwise known as George.
Give me your money.
No,
No,
that's
don't-
a weird
don't-
turn.
Just don't
Dang,
mind
George.
him. Don't mind him. Dane,
You guys
don't mind
ready?
him. Hold on, let me explain. Can you explain to Dane what we're doing here?
Okay, so this is a game on Sporcle where you have to identify every single wheel arrangement that has existed here in the United States.
And what is a wheel arrangement?
It's how many wheels are on a steam locomotive.
Dane, do you know any?
Nope.
Well, here you go. You're gonna learn some.
You guys ready though?
Yep. You want to join the
I
game,
want to learn.
Dane? You want to join the game?
Can't.
You don't know it. You don't enough to.
Yeah, I don't know it.
But hey, if you could watch it and you can learn, that's okay with me. What do you guys say? You want to help day and out learn some wheel arrangements by doing this game? You guys in?
Sure.
Awesome.
Here we go.
Here we go. Watch very carefully.
Consolidation. Mogul. Primary. Oh wait. Prayer. Am I not spelling it right? No, I am not. Mikado. You know, Mikados were called MacArthur's during World War II.
Can you
SD-48s.
can you explain why they're called MacArthur's train guru?
They were originally named after the Japanese emperor because the Mikado first started in Japan.
And why were they called MacArthur's during World War II?
Because America did not like the Japanese condemnation of the locomotive, so General MacArthur was serving in the Pacific during World War II, so they just called them MacArthur's until the war was over.
Okay.
280s.
The consolidation, yep. 284, that's a perk. For sure.
Northerns.
484s.
What else? Oh, wait, what's a...
4664s Challengers.
Yep.
Hold up.
Challenger.
462. Was it 42? No, 264. No, 462 Light Pacific.
Yep. 460 is a 10-wheeler.
462 Heavy Pacific.
Okay, Joey
no,
the Cat
that's
says
a
210-2.
He says
Texas
440
type.
American type. Okay.
What about a Santa Fe? Oh no.
Wait, wait.
412.
Uh,
412
We got
210 4.
We got 210-2 to the Texas type.
Okay.
SD-78s.
What about the Sutter Pacific?
Oh, a cab Ford. Dang.
That would be a
882.
4A82.
Okay.
I was just looking back at my Cap 4 trying to remember.
We got the triplexes. Big boy.
Quadruplex.
Alright. Hey, Brady, do you know any... Hold on, guys. Hey, Brady, do you know any steam locomotive wheel arrangements?
I know I know like smaller engines, like the tender engines, like the Berkshire 1225, the E2s, and a few of the big boys, like the Cab Forward, Union Pacific, and the Challenger locomotives. I do know some wheel arrangements for the Western engines, and I don't really know many arrangements for diesel unit, but I know many steam locomotive units.
So you're
What's a 210-0?
you're familiar with Pacifics and stuff. What do you said? 210-0?
Yeah.
That would be either a Russian decapod or just a decapod.
It's just a
Russian decapods. Russian decapod.
It's just a decapod.
Well, they were called. Some engines were called Russian decapods because they were originally meant to go to Russia during World War I, but Russian Revolution, and we hate communism.
Wait. What's the engine? What's Norfolk and Western 475? It's a 480. What's
It's
it called? though?
Macedon.
Macedon.
How do you spell it?
I don't know.
M is mass, and then Megalodon.
You guys want to know some train history?
Yeah, sure. Are you guys okay with that? Well, Train Guru does some of this.
What?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, tell us, Brady.
Not real too familiar on the year as far as what really happened, but basically they took the E2s and the engines that Gordon from the Thomas fandom were taken and they were out, and I'm fairly certain it was World War I or it was II. Someone please confirm which one that was. Regardless, they were blacked out and they were used as like secretive, not really secretive, but they weren't able to be spotted at nighttime, so they were blacked out. They used them as like sneak attacks to get the other side. I guess there's train history for you. But someone please confirm which war that was, so I don't sound stupid.
For the
You guys know
E2.
any others here? 242, 240, 222.
One of them is called the Columbia. That would be the Columbia. Would be, yeah.
Okay,
Don't
any
forget the
others?
both types.
What others?
Atlantic
Uh,
types, 442s.
Oh yeah, Atlantic. Yep. Oh, we already did that one.
I forgot what the wheel arrangement was called for the 686, which was there was only one.
What about?
Duplex? Isn't it the duplex? Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's a single framed engine.
No, it's a duplex. A 6446. You know, T1. Oh my God, what's it called?
The S1.
One. Yeah, that one weird locomotive for the Pensy.
There's the
I was
S1 and
talking
there's
about
the
the S.
T1.
I was talking
Oh,
about the
wait.
S2 actually.
No,
Wait,
the
are you
S1.
talking about the I1SA?
No, the S1 6100. What else?
What about
Okay.
6200? 6200s, the 8686. What is that wheel arrangement? for?
Malay.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
I
Malay.
think Malay. A Malay can be anything.
You can actually
Oh.
count the 4.
What else?
What about the Macedon? Have you done that yet?
Yep.
What are the 480s called?
Don't forget the Pensy T1s.
Let me look up the 480. 480 locomotive.
I don't know what the 444 wheeler arrangement was called. I forgot.
Jubilees.
Oh, what?
Thank you.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell me that?
Oh, they are called Macedons.
On here, it says that they are 410. Maybe they got it mixed up.
Maybe.
Who left?
Autumn did.
Why did she leave?
I don't know.
Alright.
You guys give up?
Let me see. Try the Macedon again for the
You
480.
already did though.
Why?
It's right there.
But the 480s are called Macedons too. I looked it up on Wikipedia.
I don't know, dude.
Wikipedia is fart garbage.
Okay,
It's
I
not
give up.
garbage, dude. Yeah, let's give up. Let's see. What did we miss? Oh, Forney. Oh my God, Forneys.
Oh, Forney. What about Garrett?
And
there any Garretts?
There was never an
No,
American
Garrett doesn't count. A Garrett doesn't count, dude.
Why does it not count?
Because it's
Because there was never a Garrett on the American Railroad.
Well, you know, there's some. Well. Okay. Oh my. A bicycle? Really? That's what you call?
Virginia, the Y class, the Allegheny.
Yeah, 2666.
Mhm.
So what do you guys say? You ready for a train ride?
Maybe.
Okay. I need a conductor to say all aboard.
Me.
You? Alright, make sure you say it loud and clear.
Tell me
Fuck the
when.
earwave.
I'm ready to go.
All fucking board, motherfucker. Highball this bitch.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hello everybody, it's me, Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm so excited today. I'm a really useful engine. Let's go on a train ride across the National Railroad Museum in America.
I just thought of something. Okay, everyone here. Either as a kid
When Thomas fucking dies.
then die.
Thomas never dies.
It's a joke.
So guys, what is your favorite Thomas character?
Hank.
Train Guru?
For me, it's Thomas the Jet Engine because oh my God, that episode made me howl with laughter anytime I watched it as a kid. It was stupid, but it was but it was stupid. stupid, but it was hilarious.
Yep.
Like, I have a few favorite Thomas characters. One of them being Hank.
Okay.
Hank is stupid.
Shut.
He doesn't have a character.
Okay, how about this? Bat Stash and Ferdinand. There you go.
I like
Oh my
Gordon.
God.
Because his brother is the Flying Scotsman.
My favorite song from that era is the Mr. Island Rescue song. That's my favorite cry about it.
We don't talk about that movie.
No, we
We're too
don't.
bad. I love them. I love the song and music that they put in it.
Okay, to their credit, the music is actually not bad.
Yeah. But the movie was terribly executed.
Not terribly executed, it just didn't have the potential to start.
I just think it's just the worst movie in the Thomas franchise, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I initially thought that Day of the Diesels was the worst because it had absolutely no, it was boring. The Misty Island Rescue for me, I was shouting at it, whereas for Day of the Diesels I was just bored. Misty Island Rescue, every 5 seconds I was yelling at something.
Yeah.
Day of the Diesels was just boring.
Yeah, it's just pretty much boring. What are you guys' thoughts on Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
We don't talk about that movie.
Unless we talk. Well, to their credit, Britt Allcraft was trying to go somewhere. It was basically the mother effing test audience ruined it.
No, but here's the problem. That movie should not have existed in the first place because the idea of making Thomas into a magical fairyland is stupid.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that ruined Thomas because when Wilbur W. Audrey made it clear that Thomas was supposed to take place in the real world, right next door to the UK, which the Island Soldier is technically part of the United Kingdom, if I'm correct. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Okay, so it is part of the UK. Okay, but it could have been a better movie. I will say
I
that.
don't think it should have existed at all.
You could say that, but it's just I'm actually here's the thing. I just think the problem is with that movie too is that they made it too Americanized. Like they say a lot of American railroad things like railroad, engineer, conductor instead of railway, engine driver, guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. My argument is that the movie should not have been about a magic railroad. Here's the thing though. How would you fix Magic Railroad? Or if you were tasked to make a movie about Thomas the Tank Engine, what should it have been about instead?
I think the problem was they had to fit in the Shining Time Station thing.
That wasn't gonna work.
What?
That's not gonna work though. The concept of Shining Time Station in general, though, just barely worked because the whole idea of it was so it could be a plug for American audiences. Because you supposedly had a conductor travel between the island of Sodor and go to these kids at a station and tell them stories.
Yeah.
But already, that partially breaks the rules of the universe.
Yeah. Brady, what is your opinions on Thomas and the Magic Railroad?
Well, considering I'm doing a Tomoka Railroad remakes on it, and some people are helping, including yourself.
Yeah. Hello.
I mean, generally, to be completely honest, I agree with what you guys are kind of saying. It's kind of not realistic in a way. Yes, it should have been more around the UK, more like how the original season 1 through 5 went along. But my overall opinion, I mean, I'd say I generally thought it was a good movie just because they put Lady in the movie. I think they only made that movie so they could come up with some new characters for Tony Trackmaster and have some more money come in. Because their overall thought was we're gonna make a movie, but only for the money, and our test audience is gonna be a bunch of little kids who tell us that if it's scary or not. And in the original director's cut, it was P.T. Boomer with Diesel 10, which made Diesel 10 sound a lot. His voice was deeper, and the test audience was like, "Oh, that's scary. I don't like that." So they cut it out.
I think they
And
should
this
have.
movie now with this movie that makes sense, but in the same way it doesn't make sense. So,
Yeah.
my overall opinion, I give it like a 5 out of 10, like 4.5.
Oh, hold on, can you say that one more time, please? I couldn't hear you with the train.
I said I give it like a 4.5 out of 10.
4.5 out of 10, you said?
Out of 10, yeah.
Okay.
And actually, if I may add on, I do need some more actors for the movie that we're doing. So if you could get anybody else to act out some parts, it'd be a big help.
Anybody interested?
I have my hands tied.
Yeah, I know you do, Train Guru. Anybody on YouTube land, are you interested in doing this movie? First of all, you go to Mr. Trackmaster 2022 Productions, and you go tell him that you want to be part of this movie, and he will tell you what you gotta do, so please go support him.
Actually, no, I just thought of this. Why didn't they just make the movie about Thomas going to America?
Yeah, why not?
That makes a lot more sense.
Exactly. That you maybe like it would change the whole thing. But to me, that's a brilliant way to bring Thomas to the United States.
Well, hold up. I see your point, but look at it this way. Thomas did kind of go to like a real life spot in America. If you think about it, because Muffle Mountain is near the big city. So
Yeah.
it was on like the top.
I think my question is, what would Wilbur W. Audrey say about this whole Thomas and the Magic Railroad thing?
He would be rolling in his grave.
And I think he would just be throwing up.
No.
I think he would be throwing up with. I think he would hate. What do you guys think? Would Wilbur W. Audrey hate Thomas and the Magic Railroad, or would he? Which one would he hate more? Thomas and the Magic Railroad or season 25?
25.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say 20. Easily 25. Because there was a point with Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
No, we got
Thomas
Operator
Magic Railroad was a hit.
Yeah.
Thomas Magic Railroad was a hit for many years, and then now we have All Legends Go, and he's sitting in his grave going, "What is this? Like, I did not create this." You got Thomas crawling off the track like a baby and grabbing stuff with his wheels in their hands.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got Operator Frisco in the chat.
Yeah. Hello, not Operator Frisco. If you want to come join us and talk about Thomas the Tank Engine. Good chat. Already, if you didn't know, not Operator Not Frisco is from the UK, and he knows one or two things about British trains.
No, but back to my original point though. I never understood why. Here's the thing: they had a budget for the movie. Why didn't they bring Thomas to the United States and have a story that mirrors the story of a Flying Scotsman going to the U.S.? To me, that would make so much more sense.
Well, that would make sense because I really think because they spent a lot of money. I think they spent. I don't know how much they spent on the Strasbourg scenes with 475. Because you spend a lot of money getting 475 in the movie. Once you get Thomas with 475, that's my point. Would people argue with me? Once you get Thomas with 475.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Hello.
I have a great news. As of today, I would kill myself. Yep.
What the?
But wait, we got roulette thing.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
As of today, I am I graduated from middle school.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where did not operate Frisco go? Frisco?
I don't know.
Frisco. Oh, where did Train Guru go? Where's everybody going?
No, they just haven't left.
Going to the Spirit Star Discord because I think
Let me get some people. Let me get some people. Let's do this. Do that. Let me see if I can get one of my buddies on.
Luke,
Yeah?
I got wheels and side rods for that giant wooden, like, lady, prop for the Magic Railroad.
Hmm?
So the wheels and traction rods move.
Really?
Yeah.
I plugged my phone and it does not work, so so I have to try and find some way I can log back in my computer so I can do part 2 of my movie. I already launched part 1 on the channel.
Why did he say stop? Oh my goodness. Oh, I sent 2. Maybe that's why he was complaining. I didn't know that I already sent it already. Dang nabbit.
Luke, if your stream's still going,
I'm trying to get people on your server.
I know. Is the stream still going?
Yeah, the stream's still going. Let's see. Where did everybody go?
I don't know. We had like a handful of people on here just seconds ago, and then they all left.
Let me see if we can get one of my friends on the train.
Oh, I just crashed. Hey, do you ever get any bullets on which car I should be driving?
What?
Do you ever get any bullets on which car I should be driving?
Not sure. Hold on, we got another passenger boarding the train. Let me stop the train. Stopping the train. Stopping the train. There we go. Hi, Thomas.
Behind Thomas.
Thomas the Tank
Yeah,
Engine.
by the way, if you guys want me to stream new hand.
Okay. We got a new passenger here, guys. Why don't you introduce yourself, sir? I think he's putting on his headphones right now. Hopefully soon he'll get on, so he can hear us. Yeah, we stopped the train for him, get him on the train, get him punch his ticket, and I'll let somebody say all aboard. So let me check YouTube.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, Ivan? How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah. So, welcome to Let's Talk Train Heads. Are you? Let me introduce some of the guys here. We have Mr. Northern. We have Trackmaster Brady. We have me, and we have Dragon here, which is he's also a new passenger on this server. Yeah, Northern. Northern, can you hear us? Yep, okay. So, what do you want to talk about? Ivan.
I don't know. What I usually do is just sit back and listen.
All
I'm
right.
the quiet guy.
Okay. Well, would you like me to show you the train? You want me to show you the train, Ivan? I don't know. Ivan, can you
Go ahead.
hold on? I can't hear you, Ivan. Can you repeat that?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me show you. So we have Thomas the Tank Engine. We have a open air car. We have a Pullman car. We have a bi-level car, and we have a Canadian National GP9RM low nose diesel. So.
Huh.
Yeah. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody on YouTube land, who probably doesn't know you?
Oh, me? I am just some dude who sits in a computer who. How do I put this without sounding weird?
Hmm.
Basically, I'm a ventriloquist. Been practicing it for a few months. It's been pretty fun.
You look with.
Yeah, I just got a new figure today.
When you shoot, can you show us your puppets? You do not have to.
I probably will later. Well, if everybody wants to see it. I don't know. I tend to go with like if the majority wants to see it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Really
That's just me. That's just me.
If you want to show them, you can. If you don't, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee.
We got Daredevil.
I always find it like more fun when there's like an actual crowd.
Okay. Well, there was a crowd not too long ago. Everybody just left. I don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah,
handful. We had like
just
almost 10
and
people, and then they left. We were kind of upset about it, though.
Yeah.
It's a little ironic.
So.
Hey, what color should I change my LEDs?
What? Ready?
Luke, I'm asking Dragon a question.
Yeah, what's up, Bryn?
What color should I change my LEDs to? Hold up, I gotta grab my remote to it.
What colors can you change them to?
Let's see here. I got this color. This color. I just search through the colors. You tell me which one.
Hold on, your screen's loading. I'll just go with the second color.
That's fine. I'm fine. All right.
So Ivan, tell us how we
Wait, what?
about tell us a little bit about yourself, other than you have puppets and you do computers. Like how did you get to know me, for example?
Oh, we go to youth group together.
Yep. Can you explain to everybody what the youth group is, what we do, and stuff like that?
I can try, but I suck at explaining things.
Okay. Just go right ahead.
Basically, every Thursday evening from 6 to 7:30, we just kind of we start out by chilling out, having snacks, and then we usually play a game. Then we listen to a couple songs, and then we just kind of have our pastor speaks words of God, and then we wrap it up.
And we go home.
Youth group.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, like church.
We go to Journey Church in Traverse City, Michigan. That was the one I was trying to tell you about.
Thought about it. I mean, I think I've been there a couple times. We were, I was there doing something. I don't remember at the moment, but I know we were doing something there. So.
Okay. Yeah. I'll send you some information. Ivan, if you can send some information too about the youth group to Brady. He lives not too far from Travers, about the youth group and what we do. So yeah. Yeah, we're more than happy to have you at our youth group, Brady.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it sounds fun, so
Yeah.
I'll try it.
Okay. Come on up. We have a new guest on here. We have Mr. C6 or C62. How are you doing today, sir? Hold on. I think he texted me something. Okay, thanks. I might be able to talk. Is he talking? No. I don't know. I might not be able to talk because. Okay. He probably not be able to talk, Mr. C62.
I have great. We have a cafe named the Journey Cafe here in Hamburg.
Okay. Okay, Fresco VC. Okay. Come on, Fresco. Fresco VC. Mr. C62 sent me a picture of Pure Marquette 1250, 1215. So that's cool, Mr. Fresco. Okay, let's see. Come on, Fresco. Fresco. Come on, man. Come on, man. I know you want a VC. I know you want a VC. Okay, let's see. Luke, if you can look at the time in the UK, you'll see why I can't join. Oh my goodness. I just realized that. So unfortunately,
is it like late?
Yeah, it's late.
Is it like very late at night for him?
Yeah, he lives in the United Kingdom, in London.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
So he's like hours behind us.
Yeah, we're hours behind him.
So it's like very late at night for him.
Absolutely, absolutely. I don't know. With Top Hat here, we got Top Hat here. I would like him to join us, but he just kind of seems a little bothered. But before we continue on with, I will give the honors of saying all aboard to somebody here. I want to give a shout out to the pastor of our youth group, Nate. Hey Nate, if you're watching the live stream, how you doing? Thank you for what you do. I do appreciate it. Teaching the Word of God and stuff like that. I really do appreciate it, and I am very happy that you allow us to do this. So thank you very much, Nate. If you're watching this, if you're not, well, I'm just gonna say it. So it's 12:54 in the UK. Oh my goodness.
Oh my word.
Whoa. No wonder why he doesn't want to. No wonder.
Oh
why.
my goodness gracious.
Wow.
Holy cupcakes.
Alright, now I'm ready to go. Does anybody want to do the honors of saying all aboard?
I'm very good, man. I did that honor to somebody else.
Okay.
I will.
Hey Ivan, would you like to say all aboard?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, 3.
I'm all ears.
Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, all aboard!
Here we go.
That's it.
Hello everybody, it's me, Thomas the Tank Engine. Welcome aboard Day Out with Tom's excursion. With me, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Who's doing Thomas's voice?
Me.
I can do that if you want. I can do his British one from British Railroad movie if you want me to.
I could. I'll just keep that in. I'll just keep that in mind. I'll think about it.
Here's my second voice for the thing I did last night. Oh my god, I had to. My voice was so messed up today. After I did this voice, oh goodness, I don't know if I could do it.
Anybody in the chat? No.
I can do pretty good at Gordon voice.
Alright. So.
Seem to get better on my Gordon voice.
Okay. So Ivan, we talked about favorite engines, favorite locomotives and stuff. What is your favorite locomotive and what is your favorite train?
Favorite locomotive would be, I'd say like the more, I kind of like the classic ones.
Like the steam
I like
locomotives?
Yeah, I like the steam locomotives a lot.
Okay. So you like 1225, the Pure Marquette engine from the Polar Express?
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Last night we were talking about a movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. I think you guys have heard of it, Buster Keaton's The General. Yeah, I showed him a couple of clips. Yeah, what did you think of those clips, Ivan? That I showed you of the Buster Keaton The General of 1927.
Oh yeah, they were very realistic because of when it was made.
Yeah.
Like that one scene with the train, like with the bridge collapsing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was real.
Atomic Train. I love the Atomic Train movie.
Yo, let's go, Flying Scotsman.
I think I watched that.
One of I don't know if you can see on YouTube, but here's a picture of Flying Scotsman from Mr. C62. C62, you made my day. Flying Scotsman's one of my favorite steam locomotives.
I think that's one of everybody's favorite steam locomotives, the Class A3s.
Yeah. Do you like the Flying Scotsman, Ivan?
Especially gold, isn't it?
I like the green. I like its green color.
You
I like its green.
Yeah.
I'd say the Southern Pacific 449 or the Freedom Train. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, everybody here, maybe for you, buddy, I will run the 4449. See, C62 sent me a picture of 4449 with Norfolk and Western coaches. You know what, guys? Once Thomas stops, I'm gonna put 4449 on. What do you guys say? You guys want?
Go for it.
You go? All right. Well, we're gonna stop Thomas. We're gonna take Thomas off, and we're gonna put 4449 on. What is your favorite 4449 paint scheme?
I like the orange red and black one.
Okay. What is your favorite whistle from 4449?
Oh, I don't remember the whistles.
Well, she's had several Hancock 3-chime whistles.
Several.
My favorite of which is the Northern Pacific 3-chime, which is the one we're gonna use. So, all right, let's see if we can stop Thomas in 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Attention all passengers, you can disembark the train. Thank you for riding with us at the Thomas the Tank Engine event.
All right, Thomas, you get a break. You did some hard work. Now we're gonna get one of my favorite steam locomotives of all time. I don't know. Is this your favorite steam locomotive?
It's my favorite, definitely.
Okay, so there's like a couple of different paint schemes. Let me see. Okay, you said you like the.
Yeah.
You like the.
Yeah, I like the orange one.
You like the daylight colors.
Yeah, the daylight one.
So you like the big lettering or do you like the small lettering?
I like the big lettering.
Okay, big lettering it is. We're gonna go post World War II. All right, I like that. All right, my friend Frisco made a version of 4449. This one is like I can customize it to whatever version I want. So let's see, we can view details. Who just left?
Uh,
I think Brady left. Oh crap.
oh boy. I don't know.
Alright. Alright, let's get back to 4449. So we got...
Yeah, he did.
Alright. So let me see what I can do for you. Do you like white... Do you like it with white tires? Or do you like it with black tires?
I like the white tires.
Okay, we can do that. There we go. Do you like it with this number board, or do you like it with this number board? The front or middle?
I liked the first one.
You like the front one? Okay.
Yeah, the front.
Okay, we can do that. Let's turn the headlight on to beam. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear the whistle. I think you will. I just don't know how that's gonna be like, but I think if you go to YouTube you'll hear it. Are you ready? You wanna hear the whistle?
Go ahead.
Oh, hold on, who just left too? Somebody just left.
Oh, that was Mr. Northern.
Aw, crap. A lot of people are just leaving. Come on, guys.
Just leave.
Oh, who just joined?
Oh, it's Northern again.
It's Northern. Okay. All right, are you ready? Ivan,
Yeah,
you ready?
Yeah. What am I doing? That all aboard thing again?
No. First, I'll let you hear the whistle.
Oh, everybody's joining back.
Everybody's joining back. Okay, that's good. Everybody ready to hear the whistle?
Yep, I'm
All
ready.
right. Keep. All right. Here we go. Alrighty then. Right, who wants to say all aboard? This time. Train Boy, do you want to say all aboard? Brady, you want to say all aboard this time?
Yeah, hold up 1 minute.
Hold on. Okay, so Brady's gonna give us the all aboard.
Hold up. Some things just happened, so I gotta go back to what I was doing and then...
Alright. Let's see who just joined. Oh, who joined? Brandon! Let's go, buddy! How you doing?
Alright, I'm back. Yo, look at those LEDs, my guy.
Yeah. I want you, Ivan. I want you to meet one of our rock stars on Discord here, Brandon Strains. Hey, Brandon, can you say hello?
Hello. Currently, I'm just about to play some more Railroads Online.
Awesome. Can you tell everybody what Railroads Online is for people who don't know?
So, Railroads Online is a game of which you build your own railroad, basically.
Okay.
And you have to buy your locomotives and rolling stock, and you actually have to go to different industries. You load the stuff and earn money, basically.
Cool.
Now, this is based off of narrow gauge, which is like half the size of the trains we have today. And I'll show you what locomotives you can get currently. Today, I'm going to try and get the Cook Mogul next.
Cook Mogul, my favorite.
The Heisler is my favorite.
Ah. Yeah. So, Brandon, this is Ivan. He's part of my youth group here in Michigan. He likes trains, and I'm running his favorite engine, the Southern Pacific 4449.
I've seen 4449, funny enough.
Like in person?
Yes, I have. I've seen her twice, along with 700.
Do you know what 700 is, Ivan?
No, I don't.
So I'll explain. 700 is at the same place where 4449 is right now. So 4449 is currently in Portland, Oregon. And also at the same place is two other steam engines the group owns, including Spokane, Portland, and Seattle 700, if you want to search that up. And the other one they have is Oregon Navigation number 197.
What is the Spokane, Portland, Seattle 700?
I'm going to pull up a picture. Let me pull a picture of 700 really quick and get to know Mike.
Yeah, I wish there was a model 700 in trains. I really wish.
So I did a kit bash of one, but it's not like the best in the world.
Okay.
And I had to use Timken for it, which you can no longer get Timken.
Oh.
Alright, so here is...
Yeah.
I'm putting it to the server, and no, Mike, this is... Or I'll just put it in general.
Okay.
Or, you know what, I'll just put in trains and other. This is Spokane, Portland, and Seattle 700.
I can't see your screen now.
I just put it in trains and other.
Okay. And trains and other stuff. Alright, can you see my screen, Ivan?
Yeah.
This is Spokane, Portland, Seattle number 700. Brandon, can you explain the history of this engine?
So 700 was built like 1937-38, and she ran actually in my city, funny enough. She used to work for the Spokane, Portland, and Seattle Railway until what was it, 1953? Was it retired? Somewhere around there? 53, 54?
She was taken off of passenger service in 53, but she continued working on mixed traffic until
56.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I can actually pull up the Wikipedia page.
So yeah, 700 ran until like the late 50s. It was retired, and it was put in the same place where 4449 and 197 were, in Oak Park in Portland, Oregon. And then eventually the group that restored 4449 later on actually restored 700.
So I think 700 was retired in 1956, and she was donated to the city of Portland in 1958. She was restored in 1990. And she is in the National Register of Historical Places.
700 is bigger than 4449.
Yep. If you look at my screen, Ivan, you'll see like a little bit of the specs of the locomotive, and you can see a little bit of the diagram of 700. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on YouTube.
So currently I'm running in Railroads Online the Heisler, which is a logging engine.
Okay. I tell you, Ivan, you gotta get this game. I'm planning to get this game hopefully soon. You gotta get this, man. This is like the best train game ever. You'll like it. And it's multiplayer, so yeah, you can build tracks, man. You can build. This is like the Minecraft, the narrow gauge Minecraft of Minecraft of narrow gauge railroads.
So right now I'm about to collect some more planks, or should I say some wood, because the next locomotive I'll get, which I'll show you when we get to the sawmill to load, is going to be the Cook Mogul. But this engine is a logging locomotive, which this means it was used for logging service. And this is not your traditional steam engine. This is what's called a geared locomotive. Which a geared locomotive is not like a rod engine, like 4449. A geared locomotive is basically it's powered by gears. And these locomotives are made to handle rough tracks, steep grades. And they all come in different designs, but this is the one I like the most, called the Heisler. and it has a V configuration in the cylinders, like a V6 or a V8 engine in a car.
Interesting.
It's still a steam locomotive, it just uses gears instead of rods to move it along.
And these things were slow, too.
Yeah, pretty
the
much.
The maximum speed for a high slower, I think, is right around 25 miles an hour.
So not as fast as 4449.
Yeah, 4449 can go 100 miles an hour, or just say 110.
Yeah.
Easily.
Easily could do that. Yeah, Ivan, I would highly recommend this game. It's nice, it's multiplayer, and if once I get it, I'm hopefully going to join Brandon's server.
Warning, you have to have a kind of a not a potato PC to get this game.
Well, I don't have a potato PC.
So then you should be good.
I should be good. What about you, Ivan?
I don't have a potato. Not anymore.
Okay, good. Then you should be able to get this game.
Yeah.
The computer, if I tried it on my Lenovo, it would have a tough time trying to run this game. But currently, I'm on my gaming laptop, which is what I mostly do my gaming on.
Oh. Yeah. Can you send him a link on Steam, Brandon? To Railroad?
I can send you the link, and then you can send it to him.
Okay, that could work. Would that be okay, Ivan?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fine.
Just need to stop the train here, because now we're loading some lumber.
Are you familiar with narrow gauge, Ivan?
Narrow gauge? I've heard the term a lot of times.
Okay. Can you?
So narrow gauge is basically half the size of standard gauge.
It's basically the distance between the rails. Simple as that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
railroads like the Durango and Silverton, Cumbres and Toltec, the Sumter Valley, those are examples of narrow gauge railroad.
Okay. Can you show him the track?
Yes, I'm just getting the Heisler into position here to load the lumber.
While Southern Pacific 4449 and the big freight trains that you would see all over the U.S. and most of the countries around the world are standard gauge.
So see how narrow the track is?
Can you see it, Ivan?
Yeah, yeah, it's very narrow.
Yeah.
It's also known as 3-foot gauge.
3'6", to be
yes.
particular. But while standard gauge is 4 feet 8.5 inches, which is what 4449 runs on.
Yeah. So the other locomotives you can get in this game, I already have 2, but you already get an engine like to start off with, which is the Porter. So here is the stuff you can get in the game. Currently, I'm trying to get another engine. I'll show you in a little bit, but for now, here's the stuff you can get. You can get an oil tanker, gondolas, or should I say hopper, and flat cars to get your stuff. And then the locomotives in the game is the first thing you can get is the Porter, which you automatically get. Then you can get an even bigger Porter, which holds more wood. And then you can get the Climax, which is another... Oh, wait, no. Actually, the Eureka is next. So there's the Eureka. Then next is the Climax, which is another geared locomotive. And you actually have to buy these. It took me a while to get my Heisler. So here is the Heisler, aka I have it right now. Then the next locomotive I'll get is this thing here. This is the Cook Mogul.
Oh.
Built in 1881, so it's a pretty old locomotive. And you literally can name this whatever you want. And any number. So there's 3 different smokestacks. There's the straight pipe, then there's also my favorite, the diamond stack. Then there's this monstrosity, which I have no clue what that type of stack is.
Oh my word.
I just do not like that stack. I don't know why, I just don't like that one.
It's very big.
Yeah, and you can also get a different headlight with it.
Trying to adjust it. Why
Then the last engine you get that you can get currently is the Class 70. Same different smokestacks you can do with this thing, and different headlights. Now this thing is pretty expensive. This is $4,380, and if I got the mogul with everything, $4,430. And currently I have 2,149, so I'm about halfway there. There we go. So here we go. We're about to back up this thing and get some more. Now, there is going to be more engines in this game. But for now, there's only 5. 5 or 6 different ones. But at one point, or at some point, there'll be over 100 locomotives in the game, most likely. Well, at least over 50. I know that may be somewhere around 100. If they continue to do updates, which I know they are. And the most expensive engine that will be in the game, it's even more powerful than 4449 in terms of tractive effort. And it was a proposed design, but it never really came out in real life.
Everyone's leaving again.
Wonder why. I have my server, I know that. Okay, that's fully loaded. Now, what I recommend when starting out this game, start by getting to the not the sawmill, the logging camp first. Because that's when you can start making money. And you make decent money, but when you convert the logs into lumber, you earn a lot more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, I'm back on YouTube land now. Ivan, what do you think of this game so far? I can't hear you.
Oh, that's because I'm not saying anything.
What do you think of this game?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But there's one part you have to take into consideration. The game is very expensive. $35 for this game, which may seem steep, but to what you're getting and all the updates that eventually you'll be getting, I say it's worth it.
Yeah.
I've been playing almost 30 hours on this game so far, probably. And I got it about a week ago.
That's a lot of hours, man.
$30, that's not too expensive, considering that my figures, they cost like $300, $400 a piece.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's kind of the same thing with my model trains, because I have O scale, and my most expensive engine I have is like $1,000.
Believe me, the ones I have are the cheapest ones you could get. Got a good quality. There are some that go into the thousands, which isn't even a joke.
Wow.
Hey, everyone, I'm back.
Hey,
welcome back.
Okay. Don't know if I can stream the game anymore without it being without my mic going out, but I'm gonna try. You tell me if you can still hear me afterwards.
Okay.
Let's try this. Can you still hear?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna still stream my game, and you can still
go.
If you want to still.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'll have just enough to get one more load for this. One more full load.
Luke, are you still streaming the game that I'm playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, time to head back.
And this is a wood-fired engine, correct?
Okay.
Yep, all the engines are wood-fired now. Just so you know, you can derail in this game.
Which I don't recommend doing. It's really bad. I don't recommend it. It's a pain in the butt to reroll the track and on the track.
Yes, it is. I literally got pretty mad because this thing derails.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh!
Please don't derail.
God.
Please don't derail. Please don't derail.
It was like tipping a little bit.
Oh. See,
problem with this Heisler, if you go, this thing is way too fast.
For a gear
If you go literally full speed with this thing, it will definitely tip over.
Yeah. So, hey guys, oh, I think he's got a game recommendation for everybody, Mr. C62. Do you guys have Derail Valley?
No, I don't actually.
Well, they just got some German engines now.
Oh!
Yeah, German steam. Yep. So, who wants to say all aboard? Who wants to be the first one to say all aboard? For the 44?
Aboard!
Hold on. Do you want to say it, Brandon?
Mm-hmm.
You want to say it?
Yep.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Aboard!
Here we go.
4449 into rear end. We're all clear. High ball.
Uh-oh. This is the worst curve on my track. Oh god. Brake! Please do not derail, please. It was not too graceful, but it did it.
Relax. Didn't derail.
Now this thing has only derailed probably 3 times so far. The other 2 little borders that we have, they've derailed quite a few times. So I need to fill up on wood.
Fill her up, Brandon.
Okay, I need to stop because brake. I know this thing has good brake. I'm just trying to stop in the right spot when it comes to unloading these.
Yeah?
Would it be copyright if I turn the audio on in this game?
I can't hear your audio, but I can hear you.
I'm asking, would it be copyright if I turn the audio on? Like I have it off. Would it be copyright?
Unloading the train.
See how much we make here.
By the way, did you tell Ivan that you can make money in this game?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
2,000. Okay, so 15. So I am probably not going to make it to the cook with just these loads. With 2 more. So I'll probably have to get 1 more load of logs.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm actually going to save the game here. Because I'm going to pull up trains real quick. So I ended up making another Discord server.
Oh, why?
Because why not?
Okay.
It is, however, something that you may not be interested in because it's New York Central.
Uh-oh. Can anybody still see the train in this Discord on YouTube? Can you see my stream, Brandon, still? Okay. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Almost 2. Wow. That's amazing. How about here? Let's do it here.
Right, currently I'm running with the New York Central Mohawk.
Oh. Are you streaming still? Oh, yeah.
Yep. I just need to try to that's my Mohawk kit bash.
Can you show everybody your Mohawk kit bash?
So so it was a group project between me and Jake. Me and Jake we worked on equally. First let me just spawn in the T1 real quickly.
Okay, now I can hear your game, Brady. So, can you explain to everybody what that engine is? For people
This thing?
Yeah, for people who don't know anything about trains or locomotives.
So this is a Reading T1, a 484. So the basics I can say to identifying a steam engine is count the wheels. So this thing has 4 wheels up front, 8 drivers, and 4 wheels in the back. That means that this engine is called a 484. And 484 is normally called north.
And what is this particular T1 locomotive?
What?
What is this particular T1 locomotive called?
This is T1 number 2100. There's 4 T1s around.
For everybody who doesn't know about this engine, what is she about?
So, just in for some of you train people, some of you may know this, some don't, but I'm going to say for people who don't know. At first glance, you may think that the Reading T1s were directly built as 484s. But instead, they were heavy rebuilds from something else.
And what would that be, good sir?
I'm trying to find it.
And Bachmann made several models of this particular locomotive. It's actually also one of my favorite consolidations as well, if you guys didn't know. It's one of my favorites.
I'm trying to find where the Reading is. Where is it? Okay, for now I'm just going to pull up the Great Northern one because don't know where the Reading one is.
Just
Here it is.
This is the Bachmann model train. This is a model train version of the actual engine.
They used to be I-10 SA class Toyota consolidations, and this means they had 2 wheels up on the lead truck, 8 drivers, and no wheels on the trailing truck, and they were normally called consolidations. Well, the Reading at the time when they had these, this was during the 40s, and this is around World War II. At the time, Reading could not purchase a brand new engine or even develop a brand new engine because the War Production Board denied any ideas of building brand new engines for the rails up. So, they looked at their Toyotas and like, hey, why don't we take these 30 I-10 Toyota consolidations and rebuild them into 44 Northerns? Great idea.
Yeah, and they got
Baldwin,
several. Yeah, and they got several parts from Baldwin Locomotive Works, stuff like new boiler.
Yeah.
This is what they actually looked like.
So yeah, they sent them like part of a new boiler, new wheels, new trailing truck, new tender. They pretty much sent them everything new. But since this is based off of the I-10, which was technically a proven design, they could actually rebuild them. So, between 1945 and 1947, the Reading had 30 T1s built, or should I say rebuilt.
Okay.
And they were numbered 2100 to 2129.
Okay.
Like this engine.
What is the first T1 to return to service?
Like, which T1 returned to service first?
This one right here.
Are you talking about preservation, or just when was the first one?
2102 is the first one to return to service. The first Reading Ramble to return to service.
Well, if we're talking steam era or preservation era, in the steam era, it actually was 2124, the first one to pull excursions. But if we're talking preservation era, like, this year, then it would be the 2102.
This year.
Yeah.
But each T1 had its own story.
Can you explain about 2102 here?
Actually, I'll talk about the story of all 4 T1s, the 4 survivors.
Hey,
I think we'll start off with 2124 first, and then 2125.
Ivan, what do you think of these Reading T1s? Ivan, are you still there?
He's
here. I'm here. I'm just not talking.
Okay. I have a question for you. What do you think of the Reading T1 so far? You like them?
I like it. I like the color. I like the color choice designs.
So which one?
It's simplistic. It's like a nice. Show me the other ones.
So there's a bunch of other ones, but this is what the T1s first looked like when they're brand new.
Yeah.
Since they're mostly designed for freight service, they pulled freight trains. They would have a single chime whistle, which is known as a banshee.
Hold on, let me pause my game quickly.
Now do the whistle.
Okay, can you blow the whistle? Can you blow the whistle again?
That's almost like the one 2102 had one.
Yeah, 2102 had that whistle for a long time. Originally it had a cracked Reading 6, but later it had the Reading 6 put back on it, thankfully. Let me just go back to 2 T1s.
Can you
now
blow the whistle again?
435 whistle on.
So the T1s, they ran until right around 1954 when they were retired, and then they were brought back to service, and they ran until 1956. And most of the T1s were scrapped. But the Reading kept 5 of their Reading T1s. Engines like 2100, 2101, 2102, 2123, and 2124. So they kept these 44.
2123 is still alive.
Yeah. So they kept these 484s and used them on publicity and excursion runs known as the Reading Rambles, So they were outfitted with these yellow trim on the handrails and the yellow on the running board, and they looked really, really good. But only 3 of the T1s were ever used. 2100 and 2102 and 2124 were used on the Rambles, while 2101 was used as a standby locomotive, and 2123 was fortunate enough to be used as a spare parts locomotive, basically being cannibalized for parts. So the Rambles lasted until 2123 was scrapped.
Well, someone sent me a picture of it. The shed locked up.
That's 2124 was. 2123 was scrapped.
Unfortunately.
So, I'll start off with 2124. So, 2024 was, of course, the first T1 in the Rambles. So, 2124 was the first T1 to be used in the Rambles. Now, before I continue, I should say the Reading Rambles ran until 1964. The last T1 to pull the Rambles was in 1964.
And it was this one, correct?
No, I think it was 2102 or 2100 were the last ones.
Oh, okay.
2124 ran until 1962, which it was the first T1 to be retired. After it was retired, it was sold to F. Nelson Blount for his Steamtown, USA collection. And it still is owned by the same collection, but it's currently residing in Steamtown National Historic Site in Pennsylvania.
And
it used to be in Vermont, though.
Okay, because Steamtown was originally a non-for-profit organization, later turned a national park.
Yep, and it used to be in Bells Falls, Vermont. But now it's in Scranton, PA.
Okay.
And so 2102...
Which is about like 2 hours away from me.
2112 is the only currently the only operating T1 in the world. Reading T1.
Yep. And we can say it's technically the longest running T1.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a
And the
workhorse.
most beautiful looking T1.
This is what she looked like when she first arrived on the Reading and Northern.
She had a Reading 6, which was cracked, and a Banshee whistle. So she would pull excursions after she was retired from the Rambles, and she would run on and off for an excursion service until right around 1985 when she was sold to the Blue Mountain in Reading. And she ran until 1991 when she was retired, but in 2016 they started to bring her back. And finally this year, 2102 is back up and running.
And if you guys want, Leah has made a video on her YouTube channel of 2102 running. So, and
it now has the Reading 6 back.
Also, it pulls 50 cars. Outbreaker. What was built for.
So when we talk about, little side note here, for people who don't know anything about whistles, what are these whistles, and why are some engines had the 6 chime and some had the single chime whistle? Can you explain to those who don't know about why some steam engines have certain whistles?
On the Reading Railroad, most of these locomotives, their freight engines, had a 1 chime whistle, which was a single note. However, their passenger locomotives had Reading 6 chimes, which were 6 different chimes.
Yeah, it's like a piano. Actually, you can literally play a Reading 6. If you look up online, you can actually look up online and find out the notes, and you can play it on the piano if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Can you blow the freight whistle first, and then blow the passenger? That's the freight whistle.
No.
And that's the passenger whistle.
Kind of scrapyard.
So why did they had a Reading 6 chime on a passenger train, and why did it had a single chime on a freight train?
So that's what just the Reading chose. It just felt like the Banshees deserved to be on the freight engines for some reason. I had no idea why they actually chose it.
It just, the nicer
later
whistles got
on, But later on in the Rambles, the T1s actually received 6 chimes from those Reading passenger engines, because, they now pull passenger trains.
Yeah. And it's also dependent on the railroad. It just depends on, like, say the B&O had their 3 chimes on freight trains, and then their 6 chimes were on passenger trains. It just depends on what sounded better on what type of train.
Now we're on to 2101.
Sorry?
2101.
Which is probably the most
You
famous.
might want to take a look at this.
Probably the most famous out of the 4 T1s.
Mm-hmm. So why is this famous? Oh,
I think this picture is a fake.
And that's a different whistle,
Or
correct?
it's real.
Yep.
Australia.
This is a 6 chime used on Chesapeake and Ohio 614.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually no. It's a K5LA5 chime, actually, my bad.
Why is it called a
I have
K5LA3
really
5
something
chime?
very important to
I
know.
don't know. Well, it's a 5 chime whistle, but I don't know exactly why they called it a K5LA5 chime.
Is it? It would probably be a custom whistle, like a whistle that.
It probably was.
It wouldn't be like a actual steam era whistle. It would be like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2101, along with 2100 and 2123, were sold to a scrapyard in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in the
I
time.
have something very important to show.
What is it?
What's?
It's a picture of scrapped T1.
Can you DM that?
2123.
Let me see if we can. It's loading on my end. I can't see anything.
Yeah, same.
Can you DM that to the trains and stuff?
Yeah.
Luke, I'll be back.
Mr. C6,
Okay.
you're right. It was scrapped in 1966. It was used for spare parts.
Okay,
Luke.
ready? Yeah.
Yep, I'll be back.
Okay. Ivan, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Lots of nice engines, are they? Lots of nice T1s.
Mhm.
So, 2123 was scrapped, and eventually in 1975, the 30-year miracle happened. And this is where I have to go into 4449 for a minute. Originally, Ross Rowland, who was in charge of this project, wanted to run a special train called the American Freedom Train.
To celebrate America's 200th birthday.
Yep. And
That's right.
they found number 4449, and they felt like it was the perfect engine. But there was one problem. 4449 could not fit through any of the tunnels in the eastern United States. So, the 30-day miracle happened. So, it was 30 days left for the project. So, Ross Rowland actually purchased 2 Reading T1s, 2100 and 2101. And they chose 2101 since it was in better condition for the American Freedom Train number 1. And in 30 days, they got the engine from a scrapyard wreck to a fully operational engine.
That's a miracle story right there.
Yep. In today's time, that would be virtually impossible.
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
all back then. And apparently they worked 24-hour days. They had a ton of people going back and forth, running for exactly 30 days to get this thing running.
Oh.
So it would run for the American Freedom Train until around 1977, when it got its original number back and was renumbered and relettered to Chessie 2101. Because it pulled the Chessie Steam Special. I'm trying to pull up 2101 here, not 614.
If you can show 614 in a little bit, because she overlaps with the other, with 2101 a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave her there. And
yeah, I'm trying to find where 2101 is here. Where is it? There it is.
There you go. Problem solved.
Oh, I've seen that train a number of times.
The Chessie?
Quite a lot. Yeah, the Chessie.
Which one? The 614 or the 21? This one or the other engine?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That's the original, right?
Yep, the 2101, the original.
Yeah, that's the one I recognize.
So 2101 would pull the Chessie Steam Special for only 2 years.
And
And
quick side note, if you watch GFW Trains, George's dad, Wally, actually got to see this engine. If you guys didn't know. So, just quick side note. And I believe he saw this in Virginia.
so this thing ran until around 1979, when it was badly damaged in a roundhouse fire.
Ooh.
And it was then cosmetically restored as the American Freedom Train engine, and now it resides at the Baltimore and Ohio Rail Museum in Baltimore, Maryland. But after 2101 was burned, Ross Rowland had to purchase Chesapeake and Ohio 614, and it took over, or I should say it took 2101's place.
So,
Now we're on to my favorite, and the one that has possibly the most interesting story.
Oh yeah.
2100.
This engine's got the most interesting story. Can you talk about 614 after the Reading T1s?
Yeah. So after 2100 was used as a parts engine for 2101 during the American Freedom Train, she would stay in the roundhouse until the 1980s, when Ross Rowland and a couple other people made the 2100 Foundation, and one of the people actually part of that foundation was none other than Richard Kuhn, the owner and CEO of Lionel Trains.
I know that name. I remember that name.
Kuhn's ownership, though, didn't last for too long, and it was on a test run on the Ohio Central, and it had a different whistle put on it. So on the last time the T1 ran on the Rambles, apparently had a Hancock 3 put on it.
That's weird.
But it had, like 2102, 2 different whistles. Had an SP6.
That's interesting. I didn't know that they got these whistles back in that.
And then eventually got the Western Maryland 3 chime later on when it was sold to Thomas Paine. Or should I say before Thomas Paine. Because Thomas Paine later reacquired the engine, and he was going to run it up in the Rockies in Ontario, Canada. But those plans never happened. Here is when 2100 was about to be used on his railroad. He converted to oil, and he also had an aux tenor from a Great Northern R2.
Now, I would say this is the ugliest T1 ever. What do you think? What do you think? What do you guys think?
I mean, first off, what is with that red?
I know, right?
The red feels like it just doesn't. Maybe if it were a darker color, it'd look better. If it were like a crimson red, I think maybe it'd look better. But no, that's too. It stands out too much.
Yeah, I would agree.
That red stands out way too much.
So this thing would run, or should I say, it later would start running in 2007 when it was moved to Tacoma, Washington, and it ran for a little over a year on Payne's lived Golden Pacific Railroad. But then, of course, after 2008, 2009, the 2100 stopped running.
And she was left abandoned, I think?
Yep, in Richmond, Washington, which I've been there a couple times. I don't know why I didn't stop to see it. But fortunately, in 2015, a new group called Fire Up the 2100
From American
purchased
Steam
the
Railroad.
engine. Yep, purchased the engine, hoping to run it for an excursion service. So they got the engine converted back to anthracite, and they're hoping to get it done later at the end of this year. They're getting close to finishing it.
Yeah, can you explain what needs to go on to restore a steam locomotive? Like 2100, for example. Why is she taking for a long time to get on track?
Biggest parts, she had to go for her boiler inspection. The infamous 1472-day inspection.
Why is there a 1472-day inspection, Brandon?
Part of it was because of the explosion of Gettysburg number 1278.
The boiler explosion.
Yep, the boiler explosion. And originally there was nothing, or no rules on steam at the 1278 explosion.
Yeah.
Now I am just creeped out the photo I just looked at.
Yeah, and it takes a long time.
It's 2123.
Let me see.
Let me get my screen.
Oh, we got a message from RCB. We got an RCB trains.
Just
said
took
hello.
today.
I'm gonna accept. Hey RCB, RCB trains, how are you doing today? If you want to come join us, you can. Can you add me to the stream? Join the chat. And join the chat.
So where is that picture of 2123?
Alright.
Sure, of 2123.
Alright, guys, we're gonna get a Rockstar on.
Possible.
Right. So what is 614? Can you tell us a little bit about her story?
Yeah. So 614 was built by Lima in 1948 for the Chesapeake and Ohio. And she was the last 484 built for that railroad. 614 would run until I think 1956 when she was retired, and she was renumbered to 611 because one of the diesels that they recently acquired had the number 614. So 611 would stay in the scrap line until, of course, the incident with Ross Rowland in 2101. Before that, she used to be at the Baltimore Ohio Rail Museum in Baltimore, Maryland. But, of course, after the 2101 fire, Ross Rowland got 614. And 614 would run on the Chessie Safety Express. And if I look up her history, when was the time when she was for the Ace 3000 project? I'm trying to find that.
I'm not sure.
There it is. So it was 1985. It was modified with testing equipment and all that because there was a group trying to design a brand new locomotive called the Ace 3000. And they were
let me put my photo on my profile picture.
And they were going to use 614 as the test engine. 614 performed greatly, and if you don't know, 614 is better than 3 GEVOs.
Whoa!
So 614 would run until 1999. Pulling excursions. But she could pull 26 passenger cars at 80 miles an hour easily.
Hey guys, we got another special guest on RCB Trains. Hello RCB, how are you doing today?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much. I'm glad you can join the stream. We're talking steam locomotives here. One of my favorite topics.
Yeah, my wheelhouse.
So 614 is currently Clifton Forge, Virginia, I think. I think she originally at one time was at Roanoke, because I remember seeing a video of 614 at Roanoke.
And actually, she was at the Reagan Norton for a little bit, too.
I've seen 614.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a video on that?
Yeah, it's on my have you seen my Amtrak Cardinal review video?
I think so.
It's in that.
Okay. So I want to introduce you to a couple of the buddies here. I think you know Brandon's trains. Am I correct?
Yep.
We have Brandon here. We have somebody from my youth group who likes trains, and his favorite engine is 4449. This is Ivan. Say hello, Ivan.
How's it going?
Things are going well. You?
Good.
We have Brady, which he's not current. Brady, are you there now? I don't know if you, Brady, if you're there. RCB Trains is here. If you can, please say hello. We also have, yeah.
I'm back.
Okay. We have RCB Trains here. Fellow train YouTuber. He's right there.
It's CRB Train.
Did I say? I said that. Oh, I got it right.
You said it right. You said RCB Trains. Isn't it
RCB?
CRB?
Yeah, CRB.
Okay. Well, I always get it right. You know, I try to always get your names right, guys.
No, you always get it right. This is the only time you've gotten it wrong.
Oh my, CRB Train. There we go. CRB Train.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, we have Brady here. Say hello, Brady.
Hello.
We have Mr. Northern.
Hello.
And
What's
we
going
have Mr. C62, which he can't say hello. He's in the chat right as we're speaking. He's showing us a couple of cool engines.
Here's your photo of 2123.
Oh, what? I can't see the. Can you show us the picture of 2123?
No, that's 2124.
Yeah, that's 2124.
I see 3001.
What?
Hang on, I just remembered about an engine. What was it
That's what I
called?
see.
The Commodore Express or something?
The Commodore Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that one's one of my favorites.
The New York Central is my favorite railroad besides the Reading.
And there's an issue. I don't know if you know about the rivalry. Do you know about the, let's say, competition show between the New York Central and Penn State?
Yeah, I know.
No, Ivan, do you know that? Are you familiar with that?
No, I basically live underneath a rock, so I know nothing.
Well, can you explain that, Brandon, about why the New York Central and Penn State hated each other?
So they went up against each other because they wanted to prove which one was better in terms of their passenger service. The New York Central had their 20th Century Limited, and the Pennsylvania had their Broadway Limited.
Right.
And both of them had the same, I think, distance to get to Chicago. And both trains got roughly there at the same time.
Alright.
Now for the 20th Century Limited, if I can pull it up. This is the locomotives that, or should I say the train that was for the 20th Century Limited.
This is the 1938 version.
Yep.
This is when it was streamlined. And this is a J3A Hudson class locomotive.
Yep. And then of course
Are Hudson's 464?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hudson's were 464s.
Are there any that are active?
No, there is maybe one that's being restored, I think. 2816 is the only Hudson that is currently being restored. Or I was wrong.
I don't know if I like Berkshires or Northerns more. I can't decide.
Northerns are my favorites.
Northerns are great. So are Berkshires. I don't freaking. I don't know.
If we're just talking about mainline suspensions, Northerns are my favorites. But if we're talking
844. I want to see 844 so bad.
I've seen Big Boy.
You've seen what?
I've seen Big Boy.
How is? Oh yeah, I've seen your video on it.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Also, I've seen Union Pacific 838 in the school.
Can you show Brandon? Can you show everybody on YouTube a Penzi engine?
Yes.
Both streamlined
My
and
clock's going off again. Hold on a second.
Whose stream should I be watching?
What?
I love them.
Whose stream should I be watching? 'Cause I'm freaking new at Discord.
I'm streaming with OBS right now. I will get back to StreamYard as soon as I can. So.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
I'm trying to find the K4. There it is.
No,
I'm gonna do
I'm a
3768.
Penzi guy. If you guys know me, I'm a hardcore Pennsylvania Railroad nut.
With me, I'm New York Central.
Guys,
so you
I
like
heard a whistle.
let me think.
Got something coming down the railroad line.
I'm trying to think of a New York Central steam engine. Hold on.
I actually have seen 2 NYC steam engines. Both are Mohawks.
I want to hear an honest opinion here. All right?
Yeah.
And then don't hate me with my answer, but I meant to say, what do you guys think of Chesapeake, Ohio?
What?
Oh, the Chesapeake, Ohio. What?
1309. What do you think of it?
I actually like 1309, but in terms of which one I like better, 734, 1309, I like 734 more.
1308.
Now, here's a good question for all of us here. Which is your favorite railroad, Pennsylvania or New York Central? For me, it's Penzi.
That's a hard choice.
It's the Central for me.
I do like the PA Railroad.
What about you, CRB trains?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to go with New York Central.
All right. What about you, Brady? Are you Penzi or are you Central?
Penzi.
Same. Let's go. What about you, Ivan? Penzi or New York Central?
I'd actually go with the
Central.
You're Central?
Yeah, I'm in the minority.
We're tied 3-3.
Oh my goodness. What about you?
I'm in New York.
What about you?
New York Central.
Yeah. What about you, Northern?
I'm a Penzi.
Say
so
okay.
So it's still 3-3.
So it's 3-3. That's okay. Yeah, and I will say the reason why I don't like New York Central, why I say I hate it, is that let's just are you guys familiar with James's trains? I know you are, Brandon, but
No.
Yeah.
Let's just say when I talk to him a lot, and when I mention the word Pennsylvania Railroad, guess what he calls me?
Homer.
What, a foamer?
Pigtail.
Ouch.
Yeah, because of Rodney.
Yeah, are you familiar with Rodney? CRB Trains, are you familiar with this gentleman named Rodney?
I don't think so.
He's that guy who flipped off the Norfolk Southern Penzi unit.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, I think I've seen a post about it.
Yeah. Oh my
I didn't know
goodness.
his name.
I can't stand this guy. He really just, you know, I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna hate a New York Central guy, but it seems like I get a lot more of the New York Central guys trying to like destroy us, but I know a lot of fans of New York Central that are pretty nice to me about PRR, like you, Brandon, and pretty much.
Yeah, because there is a lot of PRR engines I do like, but there's one that I pure hate.
The T1.
No, not the T1 or the S1. The Q1.
Oh, really?
I've got a question for everybody since we just did that debate. This is also a debate question. Conrail or chassis system?
Conrail.
Okay.
I would say Conrail because they actually had plans of running 2101 at one point.
I'm going Conrail.
Ivan?
Hmm?
You Conrail or chassis?
Chassis.
Alright. Brady?
Yeah,
Conrail or chassis?
Conrail.
Northern?
Conrail.
So we got a lot of
Probably work
Conrail.
for them.
We got a lot of
Conrail
Conrail.
has good power.
Got a lot of
Conrail
Conrails.
has good power.
C6C.
You all know him. You all know I'm an epic T1 fan,
Yeah.
or should I say, almost like a foamer. I have a Bolt from 2100.
I can't see your camera.
I don't know if you can see it or not.
Can you
That's my camera
DM it?
I can see it.
Wait, how do you turn on camera?
You click on.
No.
I can't see
Turn
it. If you can like send a picture in the chat, that would be helpful. Oh,
Howdy.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, yeah.
Yo, let's go.
And
Hey,
I
yeah.
have a Rhino model of 2100. funny
Yo, what's up?
Yo, let's go. Actually, no. Who wants to see my figure collection? Right over there.
I
Actually,
can't
let
see
me
it.
turn on the-
You're
turn on the
frozen.
light. There we go.
Freaking face reveals.
I
Yes.
wish I had
I'm gonna reveal my face.
There's
to
all my
everyone
little
who
people
See my face yet?
sitting in the
Okay,
shelf.
I would have nightmares, dude.
one,
Oh, God.
go.
I mean, I guess this is Willie.
I'm not,
I guess this one could give you nightmares.
not ready.
I
Yeah,
can't see
face.
your. I can't see. You're frozen now
That
on my
looks like
end.
Slappy almost. I'm sorry, man. That kind of looks like Slappy.
Or you, I've seen your
Oh,
dolls,
is it
man.
the-
They're cool. I like the one with the monocle. It's
Okay,
a British
I'm
looking
ready.
dude.
Oh, Victor?
Yeah.
let me grab him.
I can't see it.
He's got a new outfit. Oh,
Let's
this
see.
one. Here he is. I got him a new outfit.
Yeah, I can't
need to
see
take a
yours
check.
RCB too. All right, CRB. CRB, I can't see yours. Your screen either.
Okay, so here's a question for all of you. What is your favorite steam engine?
Oh, that's easy for me. Mine is the Pure Marquette 1225.
The Burt.
I
want a green luggage, sir.
What? What is your favorite, Ivan?
Locomotives.
No, that was Victor disagreeing with that opinion.
What is your favorite engine, Ivan? Favorite steam engine?
Steam engine. Does the Commodore Vanderbilt count as a steam engine?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It's a J1E Hudson.
Alright, that would be my fave.
Okay.
That's my
I
fave.
actually have a Lionel model of the Commodore Vanderbilt.
I know somebody's is 4449. I know that.
I actually have a 4449. I have an MTH model of it.
Yeah. Oh, you.
If any
of you guys say 4014, that's not a good answer.
I've seen
I've not
4014.
seen 4014. I've seen 3 other big boys though.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen 4004, 2006.
I see 2012.
I haven't seen any of the big boys. I've seen 614.
My new locomotive from Dolan.
I've seen 614. I've seen 2776. I've seen 25, 765. I've seen 4501.
My favorite steam engine is actually something probably none of you guys will know and probably won't guess.
I would probably know because you talk about it.
Yep. The others actually don't. And you know what? You want to see my favorite steam engine? I'm going to pull it up really quick.
Oh,
This
Thomas.
is something that I wrote behind 3 times, and I actually did cover it on one of my videos.
Can you send a picture in the train chat?
Who's playing GTA?
Oh god, the mic. Oh god.
My friend Brady is playing. What are you playing again?
Need for Speed.
Oh, I thought he was playing GTA at first.
Oh.
With like a mod.
And I'm playing Need for Speed. I don't know if you can see my screen or not, so.
Yeah, I can.
Alright.
Really, why are you looking at me like that?
Tell him to talk.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay, Smuckle. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I can talk. You know, not frozen.
Oh boy. What's your favorite steam engine?
Okay, I'm gonna try and find a picture.
What's your favorite? They're asking what's your favorite steam engine.
Show us a model.
I actually have a trains model, but I'll show the real counterpart and the model.
Yeah, because
try
you
to
have
find
a
a good
video
picture of it.
Of it too.
Yeah, I'm putting in trains another. Here she is. This is a logging locomotive.
All right, you guys, if you watch it on YouTube, you'll see it. It's Polson Lumber Company number 70.
Logging, not lumber, but close.
Login. Why am I getting things wrong today? Why? Okay, let me say this again.
Now,
we have Paulson,
number 70.
We have Paulson Login Company number 70.
Which I happen to have 70 in trains because it was also kind of a group project between me and a friend. My friend did texturing while I did a little kit bashing work with the drivers.
Okay, let me check the general chat. Oh, that's cool. What do you got here, CRB?
That is an XLMS T40-HW.
Interesting.
CRB, do you have model trains?
I have one. I have I bought it at a pawn shop. It is a Conrail, I think it's it's called like a GP, or, I think it's a GP39, I think. But it's just, I just have the one locomotive. I don't have any cash or anything.
So what you're seeing here is the different versions of 70 we have here.
It's quite a few.
So 70 was widely used.
Oh man, I just swallowed.
Oh yeah, there's this train. I've seen this train so many times, but
which one? Oh, the Britannia?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that
I've
is
seen it so many times, but I have no idea what it's called.
It is a British Railways Britannia class.
Sounds expensive.
Let's go.
Pretty much all engines are expensive.
Looks expensive. Sounds
What are those steam engines called that it's like in Harry Potter?
That is a Great Western Railway / British Railways Hall class, and that is number 5972.
Yeah. I like the way those
Alton
look.
Hall, which was renamed to Hogwarts Castle. And funny enough, there was a joke with British Railfans that say, well, it's the joke about it. It's like, it's the hall that thinks it's a castle, because there was another Great Western 10-wheeler locomotive. It was called the Castle class, which was a little bit more popular back in the steam age.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
So, guys, can I tell you guys a little bit about Buckley?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you. Let me close. Let me see if I can share my screen. First of all, can everybody see my screen?
I see a screen with a Mustang on it.
Buckley old engine. Buckley old engine show. There we go. There we go. There we go. So this is a show I go to in Michigan. Very nice club stuff. This is what they have in Buckley. This is the Spirit of Traverse City engine, which used to run in the Traverse City Zoo. And this is a former Navy engine, number 7, built in 1916, I think, or 1917, I'm not sure. And this is what the original engine looked like, the first engine. This is what it looked like, number Edison Power number 207. Here's it. Here's her right now. This is what she looked like when I saw her. Yeah, I did mention to Buckley to CRB trains. Am I correct?
Have to have a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see what.
Okay. Yeah. I hope you come to Buckley, man. If you come to Buckley, that would be cool. I hope you can make it.
Oh, speaking of you commented on one of my videos. I got back. I don't know if you saw in the comment, but you asked me if I plan on seeing 2102.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I asked about Buckley and 2102, one of them.
Yeah, so 2102, I actually do plan on going.
Okay.
I'm looking at possibly August 13th.
Okay.
I do want to see it. And then Buckley, where is that again?
It's in Michigan.
Yeah. And what's the date for that?
The 18th through the 22nd.
18th. And what kind of things do they have there?
They have steam tractors, they have locomotives, they got cars, they got all kinds of stuff. And they also have a whistle show.
I'm a big fan of 6 chimes. I'm sure they'll have those.
They'll probably have something at Buckley similar. Me and Brady are thinking about going. Because I'm thinking about doing a fan meetup or a friend meetup, whatever you want to call it. So
I haven't done one of those yet, like a meetup.
Yeah. But hey, maybe you should bring your friends along to Buckley if you do. I think they'll like
I might be able to. We'll see. I can't make any promises in my schedule.
Yeah, if you would go to Buckley, who would you bring?
In terms of YouTube people, I'd bring Kenton County Railfan Productions, if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who that is.
I'd bring Midnight Railfan.
Okay.
And I would maybe bring CSX and NS Train videos.
What about Jack Boy?
I could bring him. He's going to 2102 with me.
Oh, he's going to see. I thought he already went to see 2102. Who?
He did, but since I'm also going to 1309, he wanted to stay at home.
Okay.
Because I'm doing.
Hopefully you come to Buckley, man. You know, it's nothing too special there, but you'll have fun. There's a couple of other railroad museums I would recommend. If you go north of Traverse City, there's the Alden Railroad Museum. So
I might be able to. We'll see.
Yeah,
it just depends on my schedule.
Absolutely, man.
Have you seen 2102 yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I would like to see it. It's on my bucket list.
Yeah, I want to see the steam engines there's 3 that I really want to see. It's that one, 3751 or 2926. They both look very similar. And then 844. Those are the ones I really want to see.
Okay.
Because I've seen both operating Berkshires. Whenever 2716 gets done, I want to see that.
Okay. I'm going to actually send you a picture of a couple of steam engines at Buckley. Here's my favorite. I think it should pop up. If not, I'll publish it here too.
Is it in the? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a Spirit of Traverse City. It's a 15-inch gauge locomotive, built in 47. Then we have this, the little tank engine locomotive, built in, I think, 1917, if I'm correct. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you will enjoy Buckley, and if you stay like after the train stops for the day, you may get an opportunity to ride on a speeder. That's my little secret I can tell you, CRB Trains, is if you stay until the trains stop running, okay, you'll be able to ride the speeders. Cause they
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Have you been on a speeder before?
I have not.
Well, there's your opportunity. There's some stuff at Buckley I would highly recommend doing, and the number one thing I would recommend is riding a speeder. That's so much fun.
Do you like cars at all?
Me?
Anybody?
For me, it has to be from the 20s or 30s. That's kind of my era for cars. I know that's weird, but I like very, very old looking cars and elegant looking ones. Question for everybody here. Favorite foreign steam locomotive? I'm gonna start with CRB Trains.
It's the hold on, I gotta look up what it's called. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just looking up what it's called.
Okay. Hey, George.
Haha, I will now show you my...
Flying Scotsman, that's mine.
Oh, yeah, okay. What about you, Brady? What is your favorite foreign engine, Brady? Hey, George, what is your favorite foreign locomotive?
I have many favorite foreign locomotives. One of my favorite is one from my native country, which is called Paposhek. It's English parrot, and it's a blue tank engine that hauled a lot of express trains. And its last one was in 1980, which it basically hauled the last train operated by steam trains in
Czechoslovakia?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Brady? What about you? What is your favorite foreign engine?
What do you mean by foreign?
I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
What do you mean by foreign?
Like, engines not from the United States.
Scotsman?
Scotsman? Okay.
That or, Mallard.
Mallard is cool. What do you... interesting question for CRB Trains. What is your opinion about the Mallard and T1 record controversy?
I actually haven't even heard anything about it.
It's basically the Pennsylvania Railroad T1 wants to beat the Mallard record.
They should have thought of it sooner, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not
That's what
Yeah, I would say that. They're building the T1 right now, but
Yeah, I know. Are they building it from scratch? Like it's not even like a. Aren't they like building it like it's? They're not even restoring it. They're like building one from scratch.
Yeah, it's a brand new steam engine.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird that we're in 2022 and they're building a brand new one.
Yeah, I just think, you know, okay, if you have to choose to keep the Mallard speed record or not, what would you say?
I mean, the more steam engines, the better. So I say yes.
So Mallard?
Sure, why not? I mean, everybody shares things, so why not? If it means another steam engine on the rails, I'll take it.
All right. So it's all right. We have another
That's
special
just my
guest.
opinion.
we have another special guest here, Iron Fox 7. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Are you familiar with most of these guys here, or do you need some introductories?
Well, the only guys that look familiar is like 2 or 3. So no, I don't really know the guys here.
Okay, there's me, Mr.RailYard. There's Brady, otherwise known as Mr. Trackmaster 2022. We have CRB Trains. CRB, say hello.
Hello.
We also have Northern here.
Oh.
Yep. So how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good.
Oh, good. I know you from GFW Trains. I recognize you as that guy with the CP Holiday Train image, and you know I've seen you there a lot. So, but for people who don't know you on YouTube, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel and your relationship with GFW Trains?
All right. Well, I'm 16. I got into trains a long time ago when I was like 3. And I got into model trains. I started with HA trains. I did that for the most part, but then I transitioned to O scale, and now I've got a pretty decent layout. I've got all those good Union Pacific engines. Then I've what's it called? Yeah, I started a YouTube channel because after I went to see the 4014, I took a video of it passing by, and I thought it looked really cool, so I wanted to post it. And I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, so that's where it pretty much started. And then I was just showing off all the stuff, and eventually was building a channel. And then I found GFW Trains, who I found their channel like well before the live streams, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then I started seeing that the places they go was really close by where I live and stuff. Well, not really where I live. I live kind of like 45 minutes away from where they go, but still, like, they go to Wheaton and all those other train shows, and I'm like, I go to those, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. So I was planning on seeing him, but then COVID happened, and then we did the live stream. Then he did the live streams. Then yeah, I pretty much stuck around there, and then they interviewed me, and yeah, and then I got into Discord. Actually, I got into Discord well before COVID-19 as well.
Okay. But when did you start seeing LJ RailYard, now Mr. RailYard?
Oh, when did I see you guys?
Yeah, see me.
I'm gonna be honest. It was a while ago. Let me look actually in the history of our like texting. I mean, it's probably not even that. It's not. It's probably longer than the first time we texted each other. But
yeah,
at least a year or 2 ago.
Wow. What was the very first video that you saw of Mr. RailYard?
No, that's a good question. Well, let me think. It was one of I believe the video game ones, or.
Okay.
Wait. No, it was something else.
I think it was Big Boy.
I remember what my first one was.
What was it?
Oh, yeah.
It was Big Boy.
Big Boy. Ah.
That video like blew up.
Really? Yeah.
It was actually. Wait a minute. Wait, I can't remember.
That has a lot of
which
views
one
on
it was.
Yeah.
It was either the one with the model trains or one of the art videos when you were showing one of the train art videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Oh, okay.
Mr.RailYard, do you remember your first video you saw on my channel?
Oh wait, no.
I think it was
I
the
found the first
one
video.
with Jack Boy.
No, my bad.
Yeah,
I
Jack
found
Boy.
the first video I watched. It was the one that you put at the GFW train one.
Oh.
It was the one where you were like, remember that where you were picking your face out?
Oh, like
Yeah.
picking that engineer dude up and like disciplining him.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave now.
All right.
I gotta do some things.
Okay. Well, thank you
All
for
right.
stopping by.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say again?
It was the one where I disciplined the locomotive engineer, correct?
I think so. It was like the one that you hashtag the GFW trains stay at home running trains. I remember that. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Have you seen that CRP trains?
Yeah.
Which one?
The GFW trains stay at home run trains thing.
The name sounds familiar. I'll have to go back and rewatch it and see.
Yeah, there's a
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah. Let me see.
I'm trying to think.
Let me see.
Don't you have like a music video? I'm pretty sure.
I've done music videos. I'm not sure. Oh, I think the music one that you're talking about is like the when I celebrated my 100th video. That was one of them.
That's it. Yeah.
That was the first one? Or no.
Well, no. Big Boy was the video that like I clicked on because that's the one that brought me to your channel. But then when I was like scrolling through your channel, I pressed that one.
Oh, okay.
So like,
the neighbors do not want to hear that story.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. I mean,
That's funny.
What?
I think one of the most popular one of my favorite videos that I've done, and I think it's your favorite CRB trains, is the Noir of the Pennsylvania Railroad.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I freaking loved that video. And I was originally, since you were saying you really liked it, I was like, you know what? And you said you wanted to see more, I think. I'm like, you know what? You know what? Your wish is my command, and I was gonna do Pennsylvania Railroad in the 50s, but that project failed.
Sometimes things fail, but another thing I want to see you do, I've told you, you need to freaking bring some 1225 content.
Absolutely. Hopefully, when I get a 1225 model, I will. I hopefully would like to do 765. I do have plans for 261.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Whenever you get your 1225 video going, I will give you a shout out on my channel. So if that's a little incentive to get it going.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? I always will give you shout outs. Man, I really appreciate your content. I appreciate the people that you make. Probably the most popular is Train Boy or Jack Boy. So.
Oh yeah. I remember when I met him. It was funny because he knew who I was and I didn't know who he was. It was funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what Winton Place is?
I think so.
Okay, it's just north of Cincinnati. It's like all the trains that go south into Cincinnati go to Winton Place because that's right just north of Queensgate Yard.
Okay.
So you get NS, you get CSX, and you get INO, which is Indiana and Ohio Railway. But anyway, I pulled it in. Yeah, I pulled in. And then I got out, and then Jack, well, I didn't even know who he was. And he looked at me and he's like, dude, are you CRB Trains? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hi. And he's like, dude, do you know me? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm sorry. And he's like, I'm Jack Boy 317. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll get subscribed. I felt bad that I didn't know who he was because he knew who I was.
Yeah, I know who Jack Boy is. Watched his YouTube for a while. You probably see my comments on his channel.
Yeah. Like he does like those like animation style things.
Gmod?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does Gmod videos. Yeah. You'll see me comment something. I did comment on your comment on his video. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm not sure which
Sometimes I don't get like notifications. I don't know why. I try to respond as much as possible, and if I don't, it's just because I didn't get a notification.
All right, let me look up Jackboy. Was it? Oh, was that the video where you did the CSX? Was that the first time you met him?
The first time I ever met him, or he met me, I should say, because he knew who I was. It was on my video. It was CSX Spirit of Louisville. That was the video that he was in.
Oh, Spirit of Louisville. I'll have to read. Oh, here's him doing a live stream. Oh, you were on his live stream. Hold on. Yo. You were on his live stream?
Yeah.
Which one? I'm trying to.
I'm in his. Trying to think. I've been in a couple. I'm in some of his videos too. Like, I'm in his 765 video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's in my CSX office car special video.
Yep. He said Jackboy 317.
Yeah, he's in my 765 video too. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. He's like, let's go, Jackboy 317, let's go, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just watching this video right now.
Yeah, I was like,
Steam Engine.
I was like, what do you think of the 765? He's like, it's cool.
To be honest,
like,
I have not seen 765 yet. I've seen
it's great.
I've seen Nickel Plate Road 779. I've been in the cab of 779.
Well, that's practically seeing 765. They're pretty much the only thing that's different is one's under Steam, which is a lot cooler, but still,
Yeah.
I haven't seen 759.
It's a different class. It's a S3, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a S3. Well, the 765 is an S2.
Yeah, one thing I didn't know, the 1225 is bigger than the 765. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either. And it's actually
I have a question. Has anyone ever watched San Juan Trains?
I've seen San Juan Trains.
Well, unfortunately, I have to get off.
I played as a voice actor for that.
Before you leave, I have a question.
I don't know what that was, but I have to hop off.
You gotta hop off?
All right.
Yeah, so I'll look in for another stream, and whenever that is, I'll try to join again.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, invite
I
your
have
friends
a question.
over.
Yeah, what's up?
So I looked at your channel, and I looked at the guitar on the wall, and I looked at the sling. Do you like Black Sabbath?
Can you repeat that? It cut out.
Do you like Black Sabbath?
So funny story. So that guitar, that's my guitar. That's my friend's guitar strap. He let me borrow it because mine snapped. So I had it on there.
Oh. Yeah.
I like a couple of the Black Sabbath songs. I'm not like a crazy fan of them, but I mean, like, for example, War Pigs is good. Iron Man is obviously well known. Like,
yeah.
I'm not like I said, I'm not a crazy fan, but I do like some of their songs. I do think they got in a lot of fights though, but a lot of bands.
Oh
do.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming and joining us. Make sure you bring some friends along next time.
No problem. Next time I see you live, I'll see if I can get some more people to join.
Absolutely. If it's Jackboy, if it's Kent County Railfan, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll try to get Jackboy next time for you.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Nice meeting the new guys.
Absolutely. Well, you have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
See it.
All right.
So the rest of the two other guys in the stream, do you guys do model trains at all?
I used to, and I still have the model trains. I just don't have the space currently.
Oh yeah.
I'm also.
Not sure that's gonna fly with a lot of people.
Well, apparently you don't need the consent. Apparently all you need is this.
I actually restored one, a mini, actual live locomotive.
He didn't buy it? Let's move on from this.
Oh, you destroyed one?
No, I restored one.
Oh, restored one.
Yeah.
A service where we track the guy.
All right. So, what else do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know.
Let me see if I can pull up. Actually, let me pull up my live stream. Can you see the live stream? On the Discord end?
Yeah, it's loading.
What is your favorite steam engine, Iron Fox? Here she comes.
That's a really hard question. There's so many I like.
Okay. Yeah. We have Mr.
I'm gonna.
Oh, C62 wants to show us something. Train Simulator. Are you loaded up Train Simulator? He said, yep, okay. Yeah. Let me see if we can do a cool shot right here. Can you still see the stream, Iron Fox? Iron Fox, are you still there?
Yeah. Yeah, I can still see it.
Mr. Norton, can you stop your stream? 'Cause I can't see. I don't know. Oh, there we go. So, Mr. C62, can you run? Oh, you're gonna run 4449 for us? Before you do the game, can you show us what kind of locomotives you got? Can you run Flying Scotsman? Okay. Oh, we got Big Boy. Big Boy's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that route. I actually used to have that in my game, the Somerset Joint Railway. Used to have that. Oh, you're gonna do the BR green? Okay. I'm more of the. I like the apple green a lot. I'm not sure what your particular favorite is. Do you have the apple green Flying Scotsman? The custom skin one? Okay. I like it with the smoke reflectors. Okay, let's run that one. Cool, man. By the way, Mr. C62, are you from UK or are you just like British trains? If you can, please type in the general chat for me if you can. I don't know if you're into British stuff, but I like the British stuff. You like British trains, Iron Fox?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, there's a South African engine. You like South African stuff? Like this engine right here? Like that orange electric that just passed by?
Oh, which stream?
Mr. C62. You just missed it.
Oh.
But we're gonna get to see Flying Scotsman. Oh, he's streaming. Should. I honestly should take 4449 off. I may just run a different train. You know what? Let's run Flying Scotsman. Is he still loading there? Okay. Well, that gives me some. You know what? We're gonna run Flying Scotsman. What do you guys say?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run. I'm gonna run Flying Scotsman. And you can run Flying Scotsman. Flying Scotsman. I'm gonna run this one. Bada boom, bada bing. I like that. Let's run it with a couple of Ellinger coaches. Let's run it with this guy, and let's run it with two other guys. This one, this one. Okay, cool. We got the 2004 Flying Scotsman. Cool, I like it. Picking up some coaches. Alright. Is yours oh yeah, he's still loading, so. Alright, let's run mine until he gets his ready. Alright, you ready to go? Iron Fox?
Yeah.
Alright, can I get the all aboard, or should we do the guard thing? Like they do in the UK.
Actually, I don't know what they do in the UK.
Alright, let's just say all aboard then.
Alright. All aboard.
Here we go. Actually, the Flying Scotsman has been to the National Railroad Museum in Great Bay, Wisconsin. Did you know that?
Yeah, I went to see it.
Oh, no. Well, the Flying Scotsman hasn't been there since '69. Sorry,
Oh, never mind. It was the other one. It was the one that's running through mine.
Like the Eisenhower.
That one I saw.
It's gonna be so little weird having a British engine running around, but you know what? I don't care. I like the British trains. Neat, I think. Oh yeah, they are neat. Oh, I think his is starting to get in now. I'm not sure. Oh, I think it is. Okay, there we go. So this is his Flying Scotsman. I think it's better than the one in trains, but well, they're both apples and oranges, I would say. Now, the interesting thing about my Flying Scotsman and his is the same model, same type Flying Scotsman, 4472, same style. His and I have the South African Railways 3-chime, which that is what she was equipped back in 2004 the year I was born. So that's why this is my favorite Flying Scotsman. With apple green with smoke reflectors and a double chimney. That's my favorite. What's your favorite Flying Scotsman? Look.
I like the one with the smoke deflectors.
This one right here?
Yeah, with a deeper whistle than like high pitch ones. Yeah.
Yeah. It just depends on my mood. If I like to want to hear a bit squeak whistle, then I would. If I want to hear a South African Railways 3-chime, then I want to hear that. Looks like his engine. We can hear you whistle, man. We can't hear your voice, but the whistle, we can hear you whistle. It's nice. It's a LNER bell whistle, single chime bell whistle. Hello, Randall. How you doing today? If you want to join the live stream or Discord, in order to join the live stream, you have to join Discord. I'm in my friend Brady's server right now. If you want to join, if you want to talk trains, you can. Can you hear the whistle, Iron Fox?
No, I can't.
I can hear the whistle. Can you turn up the sounds a little bit? C62?
Yeah, I will.
Huh, I didn't know we could do that. Oh, let's do that. That's gonna be so cool. Now it looks like we're back in the 1920s when she went all the way non-stop and broke her record, you know. That is so cool. Let's check out my Flying Scotsman. Oh, let me get rid of that engine quick. The 429, that kind of looks spooky. Let me add one more coach. I really think we should add one more coach. Tell me if you can hear my whistle.
One second. No, I can't.
Here she comes, Flying Scotsman. We've been streaming for 3 hours, guys. Can you believe that? You know what? Maybe I should get the American version of Flying Scotsman. Oh, let me just stream. Hey, Flying Scotsman. Bye, Flying Scotsman. It was okay. Well, that was. You know what? Let's do the American Flying Scotsman. What the Americanized version of Flying Scotsman? All right, let me get rid of. Do I? No, I don't want Sutter. My goodness. There we go. Running the Americanized Flying Scotsman. This is gonna look nice. This is what she looked like when she came to the National Railroad Museum.
I've gotta go.
You gotta go?
That's pretty cool. Yeah, but I've never seen Untrained the American version of that. I like the whistle on it.
Yeah, this is. She had a Southern Railway free time when she was in the States. So. Well, thank you for stopping by,
That's
Iron
really
Fox.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Okay.
All right.
See you again soon.
See you. Yep. See you.
Some nice scenes of Flying Scotsman. That is one nice whistle, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but I like that whistle a lot on the Flying Scotsman. Alright, there goes Flying Scotsman. Alright, let's... Hey, Northern, are you still on?
Yep.
You know how this game works? You gotta read the names. We wrote a book.
Cool. The whistle is your game, not or mine. I can hear your whistle, but the very loud one is mine. Can we run the Polar Express engine? Yeah, that one. The 1225. Alright. Alright then, guys. All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! Oh, there we go. Right here. Okay. Blind Scotsman. For that part. Fine. There we go. There goes the Polar Express, guys. Here comes the Flying Scotsman again. Alright. Hey, Northern, you still on?
Yes, I am.
Alright. Hey, C62, can you do one more shot of the Polar Express for us?
Where I got shot.
You got some? Pure market. There she goes. It looks like we've got a freight UP freight train coming. Alright, Northern, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Mr. C62, I'm gonna call it a stream, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I want to give a shout out to everybody who joined us on the live stream. I want to give a shout out to Nick at our youth group. I want to shout out Northern. He's cool. I want to shout out CRB Trains. I want to shout out James's Trains. I want to shout out everybody who was on.
Thank you.
So, well, thank you guys very, very, very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's the best way to support this channel. You don't. It doesn't cost you any money. It's good. It's a good thing to do. Thank you once again, guys, for watching. Thank you, C62. I do appreciate it. And thank you for showing us your Flying Scotsman and the Polar Express. Thank you guys so much. One more thing before I go is I'm gonna show you guys the last shot of the Flying Scotsman. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Northern. Thank you so much, guys.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.